They are the top-ranked team in the world. However, last night did not go as planned for Homan. Her first loss to a Canadian team since 24. A 32-game winning streak against Canadian teams came to an end. So now can Rachel Homan rebound this afternoon? The winners in Wolfville are performing very nicely here in Halifax. At 2-1, Selena Sturmay has her team rolling in the right direction. Homan, Sturmay, draw 7. Trials continue. Now, the iconic Peggy's Cove Lighthouse, first built back in 1915, the nearby fishing village. It is worth a drive if you're in the Halifax area, just 45 kilometers southwest of the city of Halifax, and where we are at Scotiabank Centre for this year's curling trials. The men were on the ice this morning. They'll play 2 draws, and the feature was Brad Gushue against John Epping. Gushue, of course, the 2006 gold medal winner, and looking very sharp in his lucky orange as they play in the 7th and leading 4-2. What do you think about this? Here, John, take that, John Epping, for the single as they would go on to the win to remain undefeated. Gushue with a 5-3 win. Dunstone 2 takes out Ryland Kleider 7-3. Cooey looking very sharp, beats Team McDonald out of Winnipeg, and Jacobs, the reigning Canadian champion, 6-3. So top of the table, you've got 2 teams, and it is Dunstone and Gushue, followed by the Cooey, Jacobs, Epping, and 2 teams still looking for their first win. Tonight, it is Dunstone against Gushue. We'll have it for you at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And on this Monday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back to Halifax, our continuing coverage of the curling trials. Joe, Russ, and we'll hear from Kathy momentarily. So what do you think of the men's play so far?
Really, really good. That draw, we talked about it all night. That afternoon draw, all 4 sheets, not just a couple of curlers, every single curler. I think the average percentage was 91. It was unbelievable curling. Credit to the ice maker, credit to the athletes.
Let's take a look at the women's standings heading into their only game of the day. And top of the table, Carrie Anderson. Homan, with that loss last night, falls to the 2-1 mark with Laws and Sturmay. We still have one team looking for their first wins, and that is Kate Cameron. So top of the table, Anderson, are we heading towards that final draw showdown between Anderson and Homan? It's possibly, but it's too far down the line.
Yeah, it really looks like that, Vic. And when I look at those standings, I mean, the team we've been talking about all year, the team everyone talks about is Team Homan. Huge credit to Kayla Skurlik. She was outstanding last night in that victory. First time ever beating them.
Leads us to today's matchup, and we're going to look again at Rachel Homan as she tries to bounce back against Selena Sturmay.
Yeah, and according to Emma Miskew, they just got caught late in that game with some changing ice conditions, so continuous learning is so important for this team. I want you to listen to how they're communicating. They don't normally have missteps late in games and force the draw. Selena Sturmay, 71% last night in her game. They're going to want to force some precision out of her.
As for Sturmay, last to qualify, of course, won the pre-trial. She's 2-1.
Could be 3-0, Vec. We're talking about a millimeter against Caitlin Laws, an extra in on a measured loss, or they're 3-0. This team's for real right now. They had the pre-trials win. They came in here hot. They continued to do it. Style of play could favor them against Homan, put Homan into some situations you might not want to be in, but turn over a new page. If you're going to put a lot of rocks in play, Page is 11% worse than the great Sarah Wilkes. That has to change.
I get it. I get it. Keys to the Game are brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand, and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years.
Every game is going to be a tough one. Everyone's gunning for us, and we've had the target on our back for a couple seasons, so we know that everyone's going to bring their best game against us, so we need to stay focused on every game that we're out there.
Obviously, they're a great team, you know, from lead to skip. They're probably the best at their position in the world. I think the key for our team to be successful is trusting the process, believing in what we've practiced, and staying true to our game plan.
The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
3 other games on the ice. Kathy will take a look at those, including Kayla Skurlik coming off that big win over Rachel Homan. But she said, look, it's just one win.
Well, and she's right, but what Kayla needs to take beyond that win is her trajectory is up. 47 in her first, 88 last night. Will want to continue that play as she faces Kate Cameron. Carrie Anderson at the top of the table. In the middle of her order, Val Sweeting and Shannon Burchard, the best in their positions. That will put pressure on Caitlin Law as her middle needs to rise up to be a competitor in this game. And finally, the battle of the colors, black and brown. Christina getting her first win last night. That may make her relax a little bit against a Brown team that is struggling a little bit so far.
One of those teams will be blue at the end of it all, of course. Time to meet the teams now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. Team Homan. They hail from the Ottawa Curling Club, skipped by Rachel Homan, #1 in Canada, #1 in the world, and backed up by Sarah Wilkes, Emma Miskew, and Tracy Fleury. Selena Sturmay, #11 in our country, from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, skipped by Selena Sturmay, with Paige Papley, Desiree Haas, and Danielle Schmiemann lead through third. And it is Rachel Homan who has won the draw to the button convincingly, as Sturmay's last draw did not even reach the rings. And so Homan will have last rock here in this first, playing the red stone. Sturmay will play the yellow. She has her brush down. We're ready to go. 2 teams that are 2-1. And to get us underway, the Sturmay lead is Paige Papley.
We talk about the draw the button all the time, how important it is. Basically, hammer's worth almost 1.5. So if you get it and they don't, that's 3 points. But in this case, I think it's even bigger. You know, Homan's obviously struggled, shock to the system to actually lose the game. You know, they lose hammer here, they give up a deuce, they start to question themselves. Now they've got control of the game. They get the 2 at some point in time, and they're right back where they normally are.
Yeah, it's even just having some control, getting to dictate how this end goes if they need to get their feet under them.
Well, throwing up the center guard will tell you a lot about the way Sturmay plays, right?
Yeah, and we touched on that in the opening. But good point. They just like that. Now, can they lose 10-0 that way to a team like this? Yep. But I think that's the only recipe against Homan.
Cross center. Keep going all the way. Go. Good throw, Sarah.
It's day 3 of the Montana's Canadian Curling Trials. 8 teams in the 2 pools, men's and women's. 7-game round robin. 10 ends, 8 minimum, 1 90-second timeout, 38 minutes thinking time, and then the top 3. No tiebreakers. So if you finish first in the pool, they'll go directly to that final, the best of 3 final. 2 and 3 will play in the sudden death semi, and that's why the head-to-head is so crucial here. It could determine your final standing.
Mine. Oh, sorry. What do you have?
The curling one.
Like 11? Yeah. We can throw 11-4 if you want.
Yeah.
So picking up something about that stone, Joe.
Yeah, so they would have thrown these rocks obviously in the pre-event practice. They would be scouting these rocks to see what kind of order other teams are throwing. And typically you'll see the lead with the mismatched rocks. So Sarah's got one that curls a bit more. They just have to adjust the broom for it.
Emma Miskew slides it by the guard. Now hard for the roll, you heard them say, and roll it over. And they'll get it just spinning back to the edge of the 8th.
Just a little thing, Sarah. Just to make that shot and stay was a reward, but Rachel wanted to roll to a certain spot, keep it away from that center guard.
No, good throw.
They're never happy, Joe, with okay.
No, it's a constant pursuit of perfection for this team. That's what's made them so good over the last 2.5 years.
Desiree Haas now makes her home in Calgary, and she was here before. She was in the 21 trials with Corinne Brown.
There it is. There's something simple as that. Because Team Homan were aggressive on the roll, they rolled it away, get the error on a simple rollout. Now you've got an offensive chance to maybe get your 2.
I thought we might see the peel happen here, Russ.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just counting rocks to make sure that was allowed. 5 rock rule.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the peel either.
No, sometimes you'll see a team run up and rip that guard off, take that first end blank, but they want to keep some pressure on here. Getting 2 in that first end is huge for momentum as well.
You played with Rachel. You did that a lot,
yeah.
right? Get that first end over with.
Good throw, Em. Really nice.
And very nice to keep it in front of the tee line. She and Shannon Burchard are the top 2 players at the second position.
And it's a decent spot, a little bit deeper than they wanted it, though. If this freeze gets made, it's going to get pretty congested in that button area.
Close.
Everything down this side, so they got to be careful not to bounce off here.
Line's good. Top 4. Line's good. Got it curl. Okay. Really got it curl.
We're right beside it. Right beside it.
Paige Papley trying to help it over. And right beside it they are as they rub and roll off.
Okay. Hawk. 11-8.
You could roll away to separate them. I think this is a smarter play, Joe. You roll on top. If you roll away and then the freeze is made, you roll it underneath and you got something cooking here.
The only problem is if you kind of nose it, you leave a double for Sturmay to get out of it. The roll away puts a ton of pressure on that freeze.
An early call to brush called off. But now Tracy Fleury. And they'll sit right there. So 11 enough there. So
11-9. Like 09. Okay. Being specific.
Yeah.
It's under pretty good.
I don't see a 9. Just roll with it.
Is this about making the double here, Joe?
I don't think I'm sticking my shooter with normal. Okay.
Yeah, I think the double will roll out. They're just going to try to remove one and have that top red kind of roll with the shooter.
Control. Yep.
Great numbers for Danielle Schmiemann.
Curl.
Look at a field like this, the best in Canada is the last team to qualify, and you're up at the top, second among thirds.
There you go. And
shot.
will they both go?
Gotta go.
And they will.
Brilliant. That was hard to do.
You had to flirt with the guard a bit
Yeah.
there.
No,
Really
she-
nice shot.
And soften the weight to get enough curl. No, yeah, you look at Danielle's numbers, the same as the great Tracy Fleury, and Tracy's, the 4 rocks in front of her have been executed better, so you'd have to think Danielle's shots are harder than Tracy's.
10-2, those went easy.
I normally
Oh, how good's that?
We're never going to get the movement to get that close to the guard.
I would agree with you.
That's the hard part with percentages over a short period of time, because it's degree of difficulty. And if Tracy's front end's on fire like they always are, in some respects Tracy's are a little bit easier.
Gotta go. Yeah. Really gotta push. Hard.
Val Sweeting
Hard.
with the undefeated. Oh, very nice. Val Sweeting is the number 1 third in the field. Carrie Anderson's undefeated team so
Yeah,
far.
it's just the same as Sarah's. Yeah. Does through this in practice. Not
Saw the freeze earlier this end when that rock was deeper, but now if you freeze, Homan's got the whole 4-foot to draw to for that second point, so there's no choice but to play the run back here. Perfect roll from Tracy Fleury.
A lot of teams practice this run back at the start of pregame practice to get the pebble worn down a little bit and get a real feel for whether this bites a bit or whether it floats.
And got it. Very nice. Danielle Schmiemann.
Had to go. Thanks. Good throw. Sweet.
Really nice shooting. Double on her first, connects on this run back. Of course they wanted to stick it, but Exhibit A, the plan A was to get that rock out of the rings.
14 and a half.
Yeah,
by
speed's
14.
good.
Okay. It's a bit inner than where we've been, so I think 14 and a half.
Yeah. in at all, but saw based on where the broom was, I thought I slid a hair wide and was like, okay, I'll just be gentle with it.
Tracy Fleury.
Okay, it's close.
6.
Looks heavy. It's really heavy. I don't think it's
Weight's close.
really heavy.
Okay.
6. Up to you. It looks
Yeah, that's
heavy.
not good. They went 1 for 5 last night in the loss to Skirling. You always say in a Scotties or a Brier, you want to be in that 45 to 50% range.
Back
Not quite.
I think we made the right decision there.
Yeah.
Good job.
Anywhere outside of the maple leaf.
Okay, are you thinking move it or you just freeze to it?
Just to it.
Okay.
If line's good, we can move it before it, but.
Good
nice
teaching
here
point
now.
there, Joe. As a brusher, they I heard Emma say, I think we made the right decision, meaning they didn't brush it because if you think it's back button, get it farther back.
Yep. Those are the ones where sometimes you think it's a little heavy and then you sweep the whole way just to go back button. You really kick yourself as a sweeper. You have to make that call early, and they had great eyes on that.
No, I think that's really cool.
Concept there is if you're just back button, you want to sweep it back to leave room for a couple extra rocks.
Should be tighter path than it does, though.
Not a very good effort for Sturmay on the draw to the button.
This would do a lot for confidence moving forward. Well, this top 4.
Okay, can't bounce on this line. Very big. Back 8. Back 8. Yeah, I hear ya.
Hard does. Gotta get to center.
Last year at the Scotties went 4 and 4, and 24 went 8 and 3, and lost the 3-4 Page playoff.
Okay. 14-1.
And that sort of plays into her draw to the button where she didn't even hit the ring, so she hasn't quite figured out draw weight. Playing Homan now 2-1, as we said, lost the measure for that point in a loss to Laws. Could very well be 3 straight. And then she'll play Einarson tomorrow and finish against Black and Brown.
Pretty straight there. Like, even with good draw weight, Tracy's doing curls tons.
Seems to be gradual in here.
Did you say heavy control? 7.5. Okay, same as Tracy.
Okay.
Could be why Rachel, when she had the option to peel and blank, if your opponent Skip couldn't feel it in the practice, you might miss one in the game.
So you got Rachel Homan, number 1. Sturmay is number 3. Carrie Einarson is number 2 when it comes to Skip so far. Uh-oh. That's an opportunity missed, boy, if you don't hang this on there.
Really good shot call.
Oh, and it will. Wow. So big wins against Cameron, Black, and then last night just never got it together. Held to the singles for the most part. We'll close out against Einarson. Before that, of course, let's not forget Brown and Laws, but that one we're pointing to on Wednesday.
They were saying that, though, right?
Could it be for that spot in the final? And remember, again, it's a best of 3 final. Still lots can happen.
Oh, no kidding.
Are you looking for a little flip underneath, Joe?
Yep. Even just a little bit of an under roll poke out on the out turn side, force Homan into a different path.
Hard! You gotta go hard, 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 hard!
Look out!
No. Just struggling.
11-8.
That's the first rock on that side of the sheet this end, so it might have been a bit of a guess online where to put the broom, because there's no panic early out of the hand.
Had to be fresher there.
Wait, was okay?
Trying so hard for that roll, had to get contact on the rock in the rings first.
I think that's a bit of a tip to the Homan team too, is you're sitting in the hat going, if I know that they get 2, we're down 2 to the great Homan, and you just go after it.
Open draw for 3 to start her off here on this Monday afternoon.
Line's good.
Yeah, you need to go a little bit hard.
Sweet's good. We're there. Line's good.
Paint.
Line's great. 7. Seen it. It's really curling, Sarah.
14-8.
There it is. Great way to start after a loss last night. Oh, we're watching Sarah Wilkes throw the first stone for Team Homan. Canadian champion, world champion 2 times over, and the #1 seed coming into this year's curling trials. Welcome back on this Monday afternoon, day 3 coverage of Montana's Canadian curling trials from Halifax and Scotiabank Centre. Good start, to say the least. Picks up 3 in the first, Rachel Homan. So Selena Sturmay will have Last Rock, has the hammer here in 2, playing the Yellowstone.
Halfway.
I've lost a couple of prior games, Joe, and was that same situation where you don't want to give up the 2, and that side had not been played, and just a little crispy, a little bit of fresh pebble, just enough to slow it down enough to get that tick, and that's a big 3.
Yeah, and especially for knowing you're coming up against Homan after they had some struggles yesterday, getting that loss to Skurlik, you want to try to keep it as close as you can. But Team Homan, I mean, they could have peeled the guard earlier that end and just gone for the blank, kept it wide open, made sure everyone was comfy. But they're ready to go here. That's what that tells me.
How much of it do you think is watching the other team and seeing they're not ready to go?
Well, until Selena chopped off on her freeze attempt, Sturmay's team had made every shot. Danielle Schmiemann made a beautiful double, beautiful run back. So I think it's just saying you're going to have to work for it if you want to beat us.
Well, and if you track the Sturmay team, they are traditionally slow starters. They've looked back at their numbers through Renee Sonnenberg and see that in the first 4 ends, they're often losing. But when they're up, they seem to be able to run the table. And so they've worked really hard at trying to turn things around. We saw that at the pre-trials as well. They started slow in the week. Everybody was talking Kayla McMillan, but then they had a second finish. But in a game and against a team like this, that's a little bit too late. Could be just too late.
Wow, very nice. That's better for Desiree Haas, who was missed her first shot earlier in the first end.
Just perfect. Now the guards are all yours. You've got double corners. Just pick away here. Try for 2. Don't try to. So many times you try to get that 3 right back and get a deuce, get a force.
You know, we don't often talk about that. There was one of the things that Kayla Skurlik said after the win last night. She said, we controlled the front. Right? We forgot the control zones, and that was overlooked. As mentioned, that Sturmay was, in fact, the last to qualify for the curling trials. Did it in the pre-trials down in the Annapolis Valley, Wolfville, Apple Country, and made it all the way through to the final, of course, to bye to the final, and then beat Kayla McMillan 2-1, best of 3.
A 10-9 lost to McMillan stands out to me because Skurlik or Sturmay missed the rings against 5, and it didn't bother them at all. They came all the way back and almost pulled that game out.
Kathy, one of the things that Danielle Schmiemann was saying to us, I thought a couple of interesting things. They gave up 3 events just to practice, just to get ready for this event. Well, some teams were actually playing a week ago in Bonspiels, but it was all about weights, and they were watching the likes of Gouju and Jacobs. It's all about the numbers.
Well, and you know, it's no longer just a draw or a hit, and it is those soft weight shots that they were looking at, those 2 men's teams that you talk about, and she just said they always throw the right weight, and then you're able to manipulate the stone a lot better. With brushing, you can get better outcomes. So they knew that, but they weren't necessarily dialed in on those weights, and that's all they've worked on, is kick speed to make sure the weight is right for the shot.
Weight's good. Curl a little.
Such a good comment, Kathy, especially with what the brushing can do now.
Yes.
A nice chase there by Tracy. With what the brushing can do, you can be an inch tight or an inch wide. if you have the right weight, that's what's going to make you the shot.
Yeah, minimum.
So there are your scores. Kate Cameron early lead, Laws and Anderson blank and black with a lead on Brown. That's it. Don't need to hear Kathy.
Well, I can tell you that for Christine, because the crowd loved the shot, and you may have heard clapping, she was facing 2 and made a lovely draw. Yeah, no chance, Vic. No chance.
Truman story.
Yeah, it's all in the universe, I tell you.
25.
And here she is, Danielle Schmiemann.
Just through. Curl.
You'll appreciate this, Russ, I think, because you're
Just through.
old. They actually, in their pregame practice, have gone old school. They, where now traditionally it's just all go to the draw to the button, just go into it. They actually work the sheet. They'll do some hits. They'll go in. They'll go out the way it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, and it's a decent thought process because you get a read on the ice. You warm different spots up instead of we always go talk about, well, look what happened in the first end. She ticked on a slow side. The rocks, most of them had them figured out before they got here because of the 2 hours of practicing. So not a bad idea.
11. Yep. Yep. Really hard. Gotta go. Push. Head down. Hard. Hard.
Wow. Just piling them in. Though the opening may be that right there, just back of the tee line.
Not ideal.
Now, they wanted this to roll a little bit less. Would have been able to keep it above the tee line here. If it stops there, it's perfect. Still narrows down the scoring area, though.
But you got to get it in there now.
Yeah.
That was a 25? 8, which I'm not sure because I never got off the 6 because I was worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't stop it. Okay. And I had so we can get
I think they're playing to rearrange these reds a little bit, Russ.
Yeah, your initial reaction is just snug going in there, but if you're ever light, so at least this, this kind of guarantees a shot rock. You don't want to bump it far, do you?
Back line. Keep going.
Back line's plenty.
Back line. Street. Back line. Hard.
Paige Rapley
Hard. Whoa.
to it. And, how's that? Right on the lid.
Okay.
I guess one thing would be just a little overthrown because you've opened up. You've just lost a little bit of that backing, huh?
Street. Back line. Hard.
Yeah, that pocket looked pretty nice to me if you can make that freeze. But as Russ said, if you're ever a little bit light or even a little heavy, you make the pocket even worse. Rachel comes down into it.
Yeah, no, for sure. But even though they can't see any of it on this side, that's the only way to tap it back. You can't tap it with the out turn. It's going to jam.
For the freeze, and if the
Look at
line's
that.
really good, like I'm gonna take it and tap it.
Okay.
Sounds good. This is sweet for top
this
four.
is
we
a-
cannot chop off.
Yeah, I think this is see that's just so smart right there. You'd love to tap it, but you're just saying, I'm just going to throw top 4. You deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, freeze first. Tap is great.
Well, now we need you. Laws and Anderson. Okay.
Well, Anderson was actually chasing for much of this and playing a lot of run backs, but one really good nutted run back and a deep draw have left Carey lying 1. This is a draw for 2, needs 8 foot.
85% on her draws in the event so far, and in her draw to the button, she missed the pin by 1 centimeter.
Well, that's a great sign for Carey Anderson. There's no question she's a great hitter. It's always been the draw weight, and if she's that close, and there's a great example of draw weight for 2.
Thanks, guys. Trying to remain undefeated, the only undefeated team.
I was going to say, even if you, tap it here.
Rachel Homan through the exact right speed there. If they were able to tap it for shot rock, great, but she missed. No, it's not even a miss, but she threw it the right way. How do you get in there for 2?
Like 4 feet more than her draw to the pin speed?
And it's raisable.
Should we compare it to this one?
Probably.
Well, if you go at it from this side, Joe, can you not get there and tap it back to sit 2?
I think it's glancing off the yellow because it's almost frozen. But I think she's got to come in and try to rearrange a little bit. I don't think this is the straight freeze, Russ. I think this is a little bit of a heavy draw based on the broom.
Maybe tap Rachel's and stay right there. Roll a little, of course.
Yeah, I might glance off the yellow, but could sit 2 after this.
Yeah, that's not very good. Granted, we're only in game 4, but you have to have a better percentage than that. All right, Brown, Black, what do you got?
Corinne Brown tried to draw in on her first one, went a little deep, was back 4, but shot. And on her final stone, Christina Black tapped it back a couple of inches to lie 2. This is a draw to the lid.
Always curl. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Keep going.
Sarah Colton.
Keep going. Right to it.
Bunny hopping it down. And sit down. And it looks like it just may have.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
God, now I'm second guessing at this logo.
I know the logo's tricky.
Take that one away. And then have a look.
Sure.
Measure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's them, but.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you know when they do measure, and it is.
So it'll be good in here, similar to where you just were.
Parallels.
So didn't quite get to it, huh?
No, the slow reaction to the speed. It had to be a hair harder.
2.5. Line's really good. 2. Hold the line a bit. Line's good.
Straight
Line's
guard.
Good. 2. Hold the line. Line's
Just let it
good.
stop, I think.
High 2.
Okay, just let it stop. Good spot. Off center.
What?
Nice.
Is it off center, maybe?
She said off center.
Good shot.
Basically
I
playing
don't see it doing a
here.
ton.
There.
Okay.
It's pretty straight here.
Yeah.
A little lightweight run back coming here.
Just 11.5. All right. Just run it into the high side of the one you just threw. Yeah. Okay. You got her.
Little dangerous.
But I think you can go.
You ever hit the right side of Rachel's? It's a potential steal of 2. You'd have to be very unlucky, but it's possible. Can you even score 2 this way? They must think so.
Final stone.
Just bump.
Selena Sturmay. Right now she has one.
Good. Curl.
11.7.
Straight. Curl.
Paige Papley. Watch out now. What are you going to do here? Oh, very nice. Oh, goodness.
Oh, my goodness is right. Across
Selena Sturmay to get 2 from long range.
The right weight.
Just hit it so thin.
How do you like that? You bet. To pick up 2. 3-2 Homan. That's a nice bounce back. Meanwhile, they had the measure. And it was yellow for Black.
Line's okay.
Scotiabank Center. Opened back in February of '78. Home of the Quebec Junior Hockey League, the Mooseheads. And also the Thunderbirds of the National Lacrosse League. They play here. Beautiful building right downtown at the base of the Citadel. Nice to be back in Halifax for this, the Montana's Canadian Curling Trials, as we go to the third. 3-2 Homan. Homan opened with 3, and Sturmay comes back with a just brilliant 2, and what a shot to do it.
And what timing to do it, Vic, after giving up that 3 out of nowhere. And look at the angle you've got to hit this on. Getting that second yellow so thin was the only way. Then you've got to compute the right weight here. Because you're hitting it thin, You got to have enough speed to kick that far, and it makes it look easy. Really, really tough shot.
Yeah, great throw, great call, line call, Danielle Schmiemann. Tee shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together. You know, it's often cliche, but I think truly in that situation, Joe, the Sturmay team needed that.
Yes.
Really needed that.
You talk so much about momentum in these games. Like, that's a huge shot. So difficult. Highlight reel. But you look at the scoreboard. If they only get one in that end, Homan's got hammer up 2, playing the third. All of a sudden, this game is out of reach. Scoring that 2 was so important.
Yeah, and particularly for her, because
Exactly.
I mean, the rest of the team may be okay around you, but she had a bad draw to the button for last rock. The first end didn't go well for her, so she personally needed that.
Yep, just made 2 good ones last end. She locked a freeze on her first, so now she's dialing into draw weight. Talk about that kind of slow starter thing. Probably saw that a little bit first end, but I bet she's feeling really good now.
Emma Miscue.
Yep. Really hard. Hard.
Gotta get it by.
Hard. Still
Oh, dear.
What a sweep.
Okay, that's not bad.
Rattles them around, gives everybody a little room. There was no great...
Eat the double in the
I don't know how to explain this, Kathy. They said in the room afterwards. They just said panic. Give credit where credit is due to Skurlik. They didn't expect that kind of game from Skurlik. They thought it was maybe a little more open than they would have thought.
Well, and it's interesting, Joe, I was thinking about your keys about continuous learning for this Homan team. One of the things that Emma said is that they've not played a whole lot of teams that don't want to play any guards, that all the play was in the house, and they were kind of taken aback a little bit by it, but they talked about how they would deal with that in another situation where that happens. Do you wait too long? And so they took it very much as somebody that played really well, things that they could take out of it, and then they move on.
Hard, never off.
Yeah, it was interesting. Emma made a comment in a post-game interview earlier this week saying at the last 3 trials, they have lost their first game. So they weren't expecting to run the table here. They know it's a tough field. It's a crazy week. So this speaks a lot to their resilience, even just the preparation coming into this.
So should I throw the same weight if she wants to do the house then? Like, I thought
12-2.
12-2, okay. Your last one timed to 12-8,
Last one was
but
a
with a better rock,
12-8.
probably would have been
okay.
close to what you
I
want.
don't want to throw too much more.
Yeah,
I'll
throw like 2 feet more.
Okay.
Yeah, to your point, we forget that Rachel was, 2 and 6 at the last trials?
Yes.
I didn't want to bring that up, Joe.
No, that's
but
very
he just
nice
called
of you,
me old
Ross.
a minute ago. So.
I know, so I got to join you under the bus.
It would have been nicer if you didn't say Joe, just say she was 2 and 6.
Yeah, I guess I could have done it that way, couldn't I? Yeah, well, hey.
It is one of those things, though. It's such a fast week that, you're not going to sound the alarm over one loss, but you have to right the ship immediately.
Playing quality teams, you have to think that out. Look at, I'm very impressed with McDonald so far, and the Kleider team, and they're over.
Yeah.
It was on the men's side. Jordan McDonald, Rylan Kleider.
What happens in a hurry?
Little big. Wolf. Just by itself, Wolf.
Danielle Schmiemann.
Curl. Hard does curl. Curl. Hard.
Keep on.
I think you just have one.
I'm going to go right through the hole.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was fine.
It would be nice if we could get low on some lucky.
Can we rearrange something on that
Can we
side?
come and
The
top
saving
that?
grace for Team Sturmay is this one.
Edge on edge
You just
over here.
cannot, at this point in time, get it out.
You just get low with the out.
Yeah, what about the out? Do you think you can throw it back forward and do that? Okay. Yeah, I think
This side's gonna
so.
be fresh.
Rachel
Think
sees
she
it.
threw it
Hey,
in
just tap the farthest yellow, the deepest one out of the way. Then it's
Definitely
accessible.
Probably need,
It's tricky.
probably need back 8.
Back 8? Okay, so I'm thinking like a 13 and a half on this side.
Yeah.
You don't want to nose it because you'll tap it with back 8 right to the shot rock.
And this is a guess online. We haven't seen a lot of play. This is where Selena Sturmay crashed in the first end, so Sarah said 13.5 from hog to hog. That's a pretty good extra amount, maybe 4 to 6 feet extra.
Hard, we're tight, hard. 11. Whoa, whoa. Through. No. Curl. Curl.
It's interesting. Rachel yelled, "It's tight."
Miscue picks up Wilkes.
What did he do to that thing? It went from tight to way wide to over curled.
That's fine.
Might be a triple here.
I feel
It's
like
hard
that's
now.
quite aggressive.
11-9.
11-9.
Good three's aggressive.
Feels like it.
Okay.
I thought it picked.
The time to 12-8.
I know, but I threw like a touch more on my second one. It was a good hack. Like I was like, I don't want to throw too much more because I feel like it's
I don't
rough.
think you can take 5 or 6.
There. Slightly in. You're not going to kill this guy, but.
Okay.
Same weight.
See a rocket hit it in the high side, you make the easy double and you kill the shot rock, but one of them, the middle one's going to stay, I think.
Yes, so
So they're just going to be patient here.
Yeah, manage where their shooter ends up. You can roll into the frozen position here, right behind cover.
Heel. Heel. Curl. Close. Curl. Curl.
And, oh, she got to stuffed it back there.
That's fine. That's good.
But shot rock belongs to Homan. 2-3. Belong to Sturmay.
I heard the comment, that's fine, I'm not so sure. The double, thick double, partly buried, sit 3.
Sideways.
even a thin half gets rolling over there.
Which way do you want to come? In. Okay.
Yeah, it's straight. I can hold it.
Caitlin Laws against Team Anderson. 2-0. Anderson leads. We're playing in the third.
And Caitlin faces 2 on her final stone carry. Anderson removed the Laws stone, try to roll under the center. Guard did not quite get buried. Caitlin could play a quiet wait, but she's called the draw down to it instead.
Nothing quiet about Tracy Fleury here as she plays her stone, looking for the double. Bang, bang, and away they go, and you're sitting 3 over there. As Laws with her final stone, drawing against a couple.
Still back 4. We're still back 4.
And snuggles up. That's your one. 2-1. Anderson leads there.
Yeah, I think we call it bump. I think.
Thanks, Sarah. Caitlin.
Yeah, I think.
Tracy's known for her finesse, but is she ever accurate with these big weight hits?
She's very good at it.
And you go, where does that come from?
Yeah,
I mean, really,
100%.
Where does that come from?
Yeah.
You talked about it being first up a little sticky, and I wanted to make sure we moved something, but I overdid it.
All good.
Just talking about her first rock, that tap she made, she was well through the rings. They only wanted back 8, but they still, like you said, they made that thing curl, or maybe it grabbed in a fresh line.
Had to.
Because if she was as heavy as she was, she shouldn't have gotten the curl.
Nope. Playing with a bit of fire here now.
I bet you gave up 3 in the first. You got 2 back, and now you're looking at 3.
We're light. Hard then.
Oh boy.
Where are you at? Tight. Okay, keep going. Top 12. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Try and get it right behind it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, good sweeping.
Boy, they got everything out of that.
The draw weight's letting her down. You know, they bounced off in the first end, missed the rings in the draw the button. That one there. Uh-oh.
I assume we're just trying to go full 8 just past it.
Yeah, I think 15 we can just lean there.
You just need to stop listening to them for your draw weight. What was that? What were we thinking for kick there?
They wanted a 60.
Top 8.
So what's the issue, Joe?
Where do you want it?
Well, you know, sometimes when a skip or any player is struggling with draw weight, you start leaning more and more on your teammates, and you're trying to listen and get anyone's help. And then either it was bad information from the front end, or sometimes it's just when you start thinking too much in your slide, you're not feeling your body speed, right? She had one go heavy there in the first end, so just a bit of an over adjustment. Other times too, you kind of double guess yourself on release.
Sure.
So maybe you don't finish that release, it doesn't carry as well.
Different surfaces feel different underfoot. It can really fool you a little bit. But I think it's bad information from the front end, Kathy. That's usually what I go
You
with.
gotta say it's the front end's fault. Is that what you're saying, Russ?
That's pretty common.
Boo. But they said, so 60 is backline to hog line, and that's really, really key.
Okay. 4-6, yeah. Don't bounce it too far.
Just had to carve it. I think so. I mean, we could try and roll in and give a tree that, like, make her draw that way, too.
Yeah, I think either or.
Either one.
Straight back double, maybe roll a half an inch towards center line. It's a tricky,
Yeah, like a high 7. Okay.
tricky 3.
Yeah, it's just you gotta come pretty tight to that center line guard.
Yeah.
This isn't easy.
All right. Hair look.
2-0 Black leading Brown, Kathy, and it's a mess.
Yes, it truly is. It is shot stone 1 that belongs to Corinne Brown. She's trying to run the yellow one to the right of the S of the Montanas onto the red stone on the center line, have it come back, move that yellow one out, and maybe get the yellow one at the back as well.
Girls, hard! Girls!
Meanwhile, here we go. We're watching Sturmay. And her last. Oh, she'll crash up top. Nothing run back there. So it looks like just 1. Brown will pick up 1, and Homan will go for a bunch.
Just like that. Just so similar to end number 1.
4 feet left. Meeting line. Okay, it's more ice. Okay. I think it'll still be faster. Start in the ice. Okay. High 14.
What is time? I didn't get it. Sorry.
Did you get a time on my last? This is an inch more. Did you get a time on my last? Oh, 14-1.
Okay, 4 feet less. Same weight will be good.
$14-1's a little slower than last night for sure.
Line's good.
Rachel in the 11th end was trying to throw a 15.
5. Really gotta go. Hard to get a 5. Really gotta go.
Wow.
Lead's good. Keep it off the center line. Okay.
Wilkes, miscue. And there you go. And you can count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She had a 3, a 4, and a 6 against Cameron. Now she's got a 5. Nice curling straight going for Rachel Homan. Congratulations to Rachel Homan. They will win the PointsBet Invitational. Rachel Homan will defend her PointsBet championship. Rachel Homan is going to win a 4th Canadian championship in the Homan Empire. Win the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. And that's it. Canada, the Homan Empire, will rule the world. And Canada is going to win back-to-back world championships. Yeah, no one better, particularly the last 2 years. Rachel Homan lost the 3rd time, 82. She was 80 and 2 coming in, dating back to October of 24. Lost last night. Yeah, the 2 championships, the 2 world titles back-to-back, and the 7 Grand Slam wins, 8 finals, just on top of her game. The entire team. And we forget it, it's the Homan name, but it's the Homan team. Just a wonderful performance by all 4. As we welcome you back to Halifax on this Monday afternoon, the Montana's Canadian Curling Trials from Scotiabank Centre, and that 5. A 3 and a 5 to break it open 8-2 as we go to the 4th, and Sturmay once again with last rocks gone to the double corners, and we're playing second stones, and this is the Homan's second, Emma Miscue.
Well said, Beck, with the Homan. It's not just about Rachel herself, who's amazing at you know, it was kind of one-dimensional years ago, and now the draw weight's just spectacular. The finesse shots, the ice reading, the strategy. But, you know, Emma, moving down to second, learning to be a great front ender. Tracy Fleury comes in this team. At last trial, she skipped and went 8-0. Lost in an extra end to go to the Olympics. That's made a big, big difference to this squad.
Yeah, it truly is just such elite level athletes at each position on the team. And that makes such a huge difference, I think, for Rachel and her own confidence. She doesn't have to take the weight of the world on her shoulders in an event like this.
That rock is so slow and so curly.
This side of the sheet compared to this side.
I mean, that didn't curl a ton, but I was in kind of a
one that was crossing.
I think often, Joe, when we talk to Rachel before the games, the most common phrase that we hear from her is about her team's curling IQ. Just because they've played back end, they know. And you talk about the weight off her shoulders. I don't think she has to outline, here's the good miss, here's the not. She knows that they know that.
Yep. It's also, I was talking to Tracy before this event, and when Rachel has uncertainty, that's the only time where you might see a miss or a throw she doesn't like. The three ahead of her are so good at helping her puzzle it out, make their best guess, and getting her to commit. Like, it's really fun to watch. Whether it's, what's this path going to do for speed, or how's this line going to run, they support her so well.
what piece?
Teach a lot of clinics, and I often say, listen to this Holman's team. You don't have to watch it, just listen. Just the communication at the one end, the communication at the other end.
I think it helps keep them in the present moment too. You don't have time to go to the bad place in your head. You're focusing on what's your next job, what's your next contribution.
Okay. That's okay.
Didn't help too much, and it rolled over for another corner.
Top tee, top four. Short, long time?
Yeah. Like the tight one, I mean. Sorry.
The first 5-8, I believe.
Okay. It wasn't a great through throw, though. So
Yeah.
were you always touching the line?
No, yeah, just barely.
Going behind their guard, are they?
Yes. I thought they might hit the top red, roll behind the other guard, and that would open up shot rock. It's a good idea with that pretty soon.
Desiree Hawes.
12. Hard.
It's not heavy.
12. Gotta go. Hard.
We're not
Top
in.
12.
We're not in.
We're not in. Okay. Whoa.
Sorry.
Okay. 6-8.
Interesting. They were yelling top 12. Even I heard top 8.
You can't peel them all.
Can we just guard it?
Okay. 11 and a half. Okay.
11-5.
Okay.
Five rock rule, it's tough. There's
Gradual
three
here.
corner guards now in play, so even though Homan's up by 6 at some point, they might even just switch gears and start to protect the middle. They're kind of doing that with this shot, make the hit, flop over.
She agrees with you because she said we can't peel them all.
Yeah, keep Sturmay busy up the middle.
Yeah, Miskew and Wilkes. So good at what they do and managing it down and pushing it by. So how good are they right now? This back end of Homan and Fleury. Compare them to Sturmay and Schmiemann at the moment. And Homan at 100 and Sturmay 54 and Fleury at 96 and Schmiemann 71. And of course, as we say, it's that front end example right there. The two of them, Miskew, Wilkes, managing that stone down to push that rock by and avoid a jam. It's just, it's hard not to describe them as anything else but a complete team.
And when you look at numbers like that, Vic, what does that do to your opposition? The opposition comes into these games knowing they have to be virtually perfect. And that's, like we saw it in the first end, giving up 2, obviously you don't want to do that, but Selena was trying so hard to make the double and roll. She wrecks in the garden, gives up 3. And that happens so much when Team Homan's out on the ice. It's the Team Homan factor. It's just that greatness you're coming up against.
We've had that, though, Russ, when I think of other women's teams. I think I go back to Marilyn Bodo when she was at her. There was an intimidation before they even stepped on the ice. Schmerler, another one. Jennifer Jones, most recently. More recently.
Absolutely.
Right? You went, oh my. Okay, and it's the same thing here.
When I was playing, just you look over at Team Jones, and I think they stole more wins than anyone on tour. I never ran the numbers, but tied in the last end without Hammer, tied in the extra without Hammer. Often it's just they would pull those games out because their opponent would suddenly think, oh, I got a chance to beat Jennifer Jones, and then all of a sudden they didn't.
Outside old, what's your adage? You're trying to win, you force yourself to giving up 2 and 3, right?
Yeah, for sure. Look at Skurlik last night. 3 up coming home, almost gave up 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Kayla doesn't make a 15-foot run back and connect on something in the rings, that's game over.
And she said it was the result of that because that stone flipped out enough. Remember, so she could actually get to the shot stone, right?
Yeah.
Or she would have been in trouble.
Thought it was min-ad.
Danielle Schmiemann.
T-line, have to be T-line.
Desperation call here now, just ignoring everything here, even though that one top 12 is so raisable for Rachel.
Curl. T-line. You got to curl. Back 4. Curl. Looks like you're very heavy.
We're just back 4.
Keep going.
Just back 4.
Shot rock's irrelevant at this point. Just get it buried.
Yeah.
Really close. This one might have to throw a little bit of weight to not over.
Okay.
Couple choices, Joe. You could freeze to it, or you could just tap it enough that you sit 2.
What was that, guy?
4-4.
Okay.
I think they're just playing the freeze here.
We're going to have to tap it to not over curl. Tap it? I think we're going to have to tap it a foot to not over curl.
Okay, possibly.
We just can't be too heavy.
What did you get on her?
14 and a half.
Just commenting on navigating a little bit of that port. Kind of needs to be a little bit of extra weight to not get too much curl.
Because the team Sturmay Rock barely got by the top one, so they're going to take less ice, though a hair more.
It's just going to school on every single rock out there, watching how their oppositions ran.
Small key, but they're still.
Little extra.
I liked it.
Skip stones here in 4. And very difficult so far for Sturmay to generate anything.
8. Bouncing.
Okay, that's good.
And sitting 2. Homan without last drop.
That's okay.
Really good shot.
Good shot. I don't see the intern ever being an option.
Burn?
Yeah, I think I was thinking even 9, you're probably okay.
Is there a hole there, just off center line to the left?
Both are hard.
Between the 2 reds?
I guess even if
I would want to try it.
Okay.
Do you like a 9?
I think they have to go after the one Rachel just threw. I think they're trying to decide which turn. In turn, I believe, over curls. You're going to roll towards the yellow, not be shot.
I think Schmiemann said she didn't think it was there with the intern.
Yeah. You need a bit of speed here to keep it, make that port a little bigger.
This far out.
A little bit of extra speed will help get a little bit more roll as well.
Okay. Try and roll under.
Rushes right on the stone. First for Sturmay.
Curl. Weight's good. Curl. Whoa, straight.
Coming through.
Straight.
You got it through. Here we go. Can you roll it underneath? Yes, but will you sit down in time and can't do that? That's too much of an ask.
Shoot, sorry. 8-8.
2-1. Black leads Brown, and it is the final stone coming up for the hometown girl, Christina Black from the Halifax Curling Club.
Well, underneath Joe Brothers was another stone that belongs to Christina Black. Corinne Brown stuffed her final double attempt, so this is an open hit for 3.
Yeah, I like that.
Clean. Really nice.
Now she's starting to find the groove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, that's a much better throw. I don't think
Yeah, she dropped her first 2. 1 last night.
How does she get
Now curling in the 90s. She was in the 50s in her first game.
Or this.
So do we want to go here and not
But you
give her
know,
back?
if they pull that out, they're 2-2, and they've played Laws, Anderson, and Homan.
Yeah, look out.
Yeah. It's pretty good 2-2.
She was saying yesterday, looking at their schedule, if we can win 1 game on the weekend, I will be happy. And they did.
Yeah, they did.
Is this more ice than your last
Yeah, I
one?
think my 2 is.
Okay.
Would you agree? Like it's
Based on last end.
It's flying.
Yeah.
Like, this one's going.
Okay, so what do you like for weight then?
I still think the 15 is okay.
Yeah, I think you can.
What's the play, Joe?
Just playing a draw to the wing
give
here,
us
try
2
to
feet
sit
less than your
2.
last one.
So basically the same
Yeah.
shot.
Too tricky to chase
Okay.
the roll made by Sturmay. It's also second shot.
Yeah.
You could wreck on the front reds and maybe leave a chance for 2 here. So just trying to draw one in here.
Would you even just guard and take away a draw, Russ, from her?
Yeah, with the score the way it is, you absolutely could, but I don't think that's in Rachel's DNA.
Okay.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, this is.
Oh, you got hard.
If she steals here, this is. Now look at this. That'll raise a few questions.
Bit of an underthrow. 16-1 hog to hog. They were talking about a 15, so it might have just been straight light. Saw that stat there. Their last time they lost 2 games in a row. So long ago, October of 23?
24.
24.
Yeah. What was Anderson, if I remember correctly? Only 2 losses were to Anderson.
Yeah, but the last time they lost 2 back-to-back games
Right.
was the year before that.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
That is
the last
crazy.
loss was 24, yeah.
What's the plan here? Just
Your first, the second one.
Draw for 1?
you won't
Coming through.
you won't get shot if you. Maybe the anger. Oh, no, I don't know. I just don't know.
Wick off the center line red.
I
And catch
guess.
on the side red, I think.
For 3.
Final stone, Sturmay. 1. Got it. No. Oh, dear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, any more curl, it's a deuce.
That's the kind of day it's been. Sturmay. All you can do is just smile about it, I guess. Yeah. Not her day. 10-2 Homan.
This is the moment. We're running free. Where to begin? There's nothing left. We're on our knees. We can't pretend that all we need to do is breathe.
Well, it's been all Rachel Homan as she leads 10-2, and so we'll just go right next door and turn our attention to the game between Caitlin Laws and the team from the Heather Curling Club in Winnipeg against Carrie Anderson from the Gimli Curling Club Manitoba. As Anderson comes into this one undefeated, the only undefeated team, 3 straight wins, throwing the Yellowstones. Laws throwing the red at 2-1. It is 2-1, Anderson leading. And we are playing in the 5th, and it is Anderson that does have last rock. She has the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
And there was a huge cluster of stones in the 4th, but Val Sweeting make a really nice pick to remove the red stone. Caitlin was guarding for her life, but now she can see 2 of the stones in the back of the 4, and so will chase.
It's a good first one.
Yeah, it came in straight. I loved it out of my hand. I'm like,
Even like my control though, like it kind of stayed straight in there.
So it is Anderson sitting the 2 at the moment. 4th stones. Caitlin Laws, remembering that it is Selena Negovin who does throw the 3rd stones that skips the team.
Wait's good. Curl. Come on, get it off that line. Straight.
And we'll get rid of 1 roll over and then pass the shot stone.
Okay. I threw this.
It's a much thinner.
Okay,
You
I'm
kind of make the
thinking, like,
thin
there.
double, or at least stay.
That's
You
what
hit
we heard Caitlin yell straight. I think
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
trying to call for the plan
Yeah,
B.
yeah.
Good throw.
And they kept brushing it. But they were trying to hit it much
I think a
thicker
4
and stay on top.
Down a wee bit.
What speed through here?
I think 14.7 should be really close.
Yeah, I like that.
Kathy, from what I've seen here, Caitlin's been under a lot of pressure.
She has been. Even though the scoreboard looks very simple, to even get to the blanks or the 1 or the 2, she's had to make some really tough shots. And that was one of the things I talked about this matchup is with Val Sweeting and Shannon Burchard playing as well as they are, the pressure really gets to Caitlin because her third and second are chasing.
For how? Like, much we will.
Carrie Anderson, number 2 in our country against the number 4 team in Laws.
Okay, clean. Top.
We're
T
there.
line.
We're there.
Nope, can't. Where? T. Back 4.
Whoa. It's really trying. Nope. It's really trying. Nope.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't have to.
Sit. Perfect.
Good.
Straight.
Shot. Good.
Yeah, they had it well thought out to the tee. You heard Shannon Burchard, and that's where it ends up. Just above the tee line, edge of the button, to sit the 2 with last draw.
Lock it on. Yeah.
Pretty good. A little bit deeper than they wanted it to be. It's going to force a really precise draw out of Caitlin Laws here.
Perfect. Our hair more like 3/4. Yeah.
Caitlin can weld this on. It's going to be difficult for Carrie to draw for her second point, but
Gotta get to like.
a little bit light is
Quarter on the center
disaster. Chop off is a disaster.
Yeah, exactly. Would you ever, you're only down 1, would you ever just hit that, concede the 2, or is it too late against such a great team like Carrie Anderson? Because they get ahead, they're tough.
It's just, yeah, down 3 playing 6 doesn't sound great to me
No.
either. You need one out of their skipper here.
You got her, Caitlin.
Does it ever depend on how your team is playing?
100%. Yeah, you know, if your guys are on fire and say, well, let's just not throw the whole thing out right here. Let's go, you know, we're 3 down and get lots of time yet. Get a 2, get a steal. Yeah, no, for sure. There's all that. Caitlin made a game 7 in the 9th end in her first draw. Made a perfect freeze, or she's going to lose that game. You can't keep going to your skipper. She's 71% for the week, which is not Caitlin-like, and it's all because these shots are so hard.
Top 4. Line's good. Line T. Lock it on. T line.
Close. It's just top 4, I think.
Caitlin Laws in her last.
Oh! I think it kissed it.
Wow. And not there.
Sorry.
I think that actually ticked.
It did.
Sorry. I never heard.
They didn't call for this curl until just before the hog line,
Yeah.
but it was just glances off of it. See it change
Yeah.
directions.
Yeah.
I think the weight was really close.
Yeah, because it took a couple feet out of it. Oh, boy.
That's a tough one.
Isn't it? Because it looked great.
Sooner was like worried about the line. Yeah. You got to carry third. Good. Let's capitalize.
Don't hear that very often. Let's capitalize, Let's take advantage. It's the doors open for us.
It's the truth, though.
Little hot. Little hot, clean.
Oh, I like to see that for Carrie Anderson. Number 1 drawer at the skip position so far.
Yeah, 85%. Yeah, number 1 is Anderson.
Gotta go. Push. Keep hard.
Yeah, there. Yeah, there you go. Capitalizing they do on that little rub. Anderson picks up a big 3 here in 5 to take a 5-1 lead going to the break.
The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By Scotties, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Team Anderson huddling with their coach, Reed Carruthers. They are the only undefeated team in the field, 3 straight, trying to make it 4, and they have a nice lead going to the break, Joe.
This team is looking so strong. And one of Kathy's wonderful updates, we saw Laws use the backing against 2 to keep her team in it. They needed another perfect draw out of her in the 5th end. It just rubbed on the guard, though, and left Carrie a draw for that 3rd point. And look at these numbers for Carrie Anderson. It's the 88% on draws for me that's standing out. She is looking very comfortable, and Caitlin will need to bring those numbers up here in the second half.
Yeah, the 58 on draws, as you mentioned, that last one rubbing on that guard, 5-1. Numbers after 5, brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. With their coach, Marcel Rock.
This is the moment. We're running free. Where to begin? There's nothing left. We're on our knees. We can't pretend it. All we need to do is breathe. This is the moment.
To be an Olympian would be an incredible honor.
As good as it gets.
Something every athlete aspires to be.
To be an Olympian would be the ultimate.
Like incredible, amazing, outstanding.
Wow, wouldn't it be like amazing to have so many people share in that?
These girls are like my sisters, so it would mean the world to us.
Becoming an Olympian would just kind of mean the world to me.
To have a chance to be competing alongside my teammates to try and get back to another one, it's just a dream come true.
Everybody wants to wear that maple leaf and represent Canada at the Olympics.
It would be incredible for our families to experience.
I'd love for my kids to get to go to the Olympics and watch us.
And just showing them, you know, what's possible in life, how you can follow your dreams and you can accomplish those things.
We want to get back on the world stage and bring back gold for Canada.
Obviously, it would be great. It would be a dream come true.
And right now, Team Anderson, top of the field with Homan, Laws, and Sturmay at 2-1. And remember, it is the head-to-head record that will determine who goes through. So at this point in time, Anderson, top of the table, will go right through to the best-of-3 final, with the others fighting for 2nd and 3rd. And in that situation, Laws with that win over Sturmay.
Right.
That's why she's in the 3rd spot. So if it ended right there, they're your 3.
Not true.
On a measure.
Yeah, on a measure.
Wow.
To get to the semifinal. Welcome back on this Monday afternoon. And Carrie Anderson looking to make it 4 straight wins with a 5-1 lead over Caitlin Laws. And it is Laws that does have the last rock, has the hammer, playing the Red Stones.
Can you make it good?
Got it.
This Team Anderson, Joe, just looked really, really solid. You know, some of the games they maybe played weak, lower seeds. You know, got good starts, but you know, good, still good, and their numbers are very similar to Homan all through the lineup, and they've got one more win than Homan.
And for me, most teams can figure out where to put the broom for the hits, for those doubles, for the hit and rolls and things like that. It's the draws. It's figuring out the touch and the finesse, and especially seeing it out of Carrie Anderson. Look out.
The old, and they saved it, but the old 6th end mopping, eh?
Yeah, you see in the 5th end break, the mop goes up and down the sheet, and usually it's just a little bit faster for kind of the first maybe 5 or 6 rocks even at the end. And I always found it was a little bit faster to the wing compared to towards the middle, because there just wasn't usually quite as much curl at the end. So less of that sideways movement.
Curl just a hair. A little. Yep.
The number 1 second in the field, Shannon Burchard.
That felt like similar to what I gave you on my last one too.
Yeah, good. I had a bigger kick than that. Yeah. Do you like another guard? Make a pocket? I don't mind making a pocket. Okay. Do you like making a pocket or no?
Sorry? If we do this, like this is just rolling to here and they can just get rid of those.
Okay. Freeze that one?
Then just
This
freeze.
one?
Okay.
Okay.
These rocks aren't quite as lively, which I applaud, to be honest, but you still, a freeze on a single rock is very rarely going to pay dividends.
Yeah, tough when you don't have any guards up, though. They briefly talked about maybe throwing another one. I'd be a fan of that, just to delay the play in the rings. Again, respecting the hitting ability of Team Anderson.
Drop it. Line's good. Hold it.
You can make this perfect, though. It's hard to remove.
Have a look.
Just top four. Top four.
Caden Laws.
Got a curl.
Kristen Gordon out in front, trying to just drag it down and lay it on the corner. Got close.
They're really close. The line was almost perfect.
Here are all the scores midway through. Kate Cameron looking to win her first with a lead there. Homan continues to lead after Sturmay did respond with a couple in the fifth. And Black up to a 6-1 lead, trying to even her record at 2-2. Kathy, that's all we need to hear.
Well, Corinne Brown really tried to make an angle slash in to move some stones around to score 2, but was not able to. I told you, there's no chance.
Good try, though, Beck.
Yeah, thanks. I thought,
Good
what if
effort.
I talk quickly enough? Nothing
You
else.
give me more time.
Yeah, there you go.
We need this information. What if we end up on that sheet, Vic?
That's
Come on.
true. That's true.
Like right now.
She's the best wingman I ever had.
She's got the finger on the pulse of the rest of the building, okay?
We're just looking to see if you have a pulse.
Or you were giving me the finger. I don't know. It was one or the other. Selena Negevin not setting up very well here for Laws.
No, and this is when it gets so hard, Russ. Like, you got to start playing perfect freezes on every shot, and obviously the way the score is, things haven't been going great. So maybe you're not quite feeling it, not quite getting the results. Well, guess what? Now you have to make maybe the hardest shot there is in curling.
Yeah, they looked briefly at tapping that shot rock back and making a bit of a wall last time. I like that better than the freeze on the single rock.
And it's over curling, so still has Anderson sitting the 3.
Yeah, if that rock is 2 inches to closer to center line, it's pretty much perfect.
Slip in, that's okay. Like right there is good.
Not a fan of a guard here. I understand what they're thinking here, but
Yeah, speed's nice.
it's got to be tight.
Well, Anderson, they've been thieves this week. So many steals, and this is why. They're not afraid to switch gears. It hasn't bitten them yet. They've been very successful.
Not a little low. 3. Whoa, whoa. Right to my brim.
Another 90s game. That's her 3rd straight for Val Sweeting.
Gotta go.
It's pretty high.
We're losing line now.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's good.
Sorry,
Okay,
she said
good.
running, so it
Good
was.
wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just beside this one. Okay.
Top 4.
Hey, just curious, Joe, just beside that one, top 4 is the call. Why not come right down to shot rock?
Well, you could, and then you'd likely see Anderson follow it down, maybe play the freeze, and then everything is really congested around the button.
Okay.
If they stay ahead of it, it's going to tempt Anderson to try to kill it, which will be really tough to do if this is perfect.
Yeah, it might lead to, I guess, a second point too, possibly, right? If you leave it higher.
Not curling yet. Line's great. Top button. Okay, just lean.
Coming off now.
Room. Room. Line's good. Straight. 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 Hard. Go. Oh, 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 oh.
Kind of a bad break there. You can pick that out if you want.
Do you risk it though?
Yeah, good point, because you lose your own. They still got to deal with that yellow one on the left of her sheet there to bring that red
Yeah,
in.
their thought was trying to, like, even if you double these, that's okay.
I might lose to kiss this guy though.
Oh, I thought it went under it, but.
I think it clips it.
Okay. Can we? I guess it probably spills a little too far, hey?
Yeah. It's either that or just freeze it.
Freeze is fine. Yeah. Right to 4-7 on that.
I think when you
Freeze
throw
it, she
the center
taps,
line guard,
really
you have to be ready to make the freeze.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like the guard.
Yeah.
You don't want to be freezing 4 up with a hammer, but yeah. You knew what they were thinking. I don't think they intended to be that long with the guard.
No, and Selena Negative made a good draw.
Yeah.
Do you like the freeze?
They're worried about hitting this and having come out and get the backside of that, which could happen, but you've got to get that stupid thick. I think they give it a try, hit it thinner, run it through that way. Even if you lose this one, all the better.
Like here's okay, right?
Yeah, short's okay.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, she's probably playing that, so we just want to leave ourselves a shot. Then I guess we do that, give them 2.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the freeze, as long as you're not
Okay, so we
deep.
got a 14-6 on that one. I think it's starting to curl just a hair more, but like, I'm still thinking there was really close.
I like that, yeah. There's been a couple
Carrie's
more
is
now.
going to travel a little bit better than Selena's.
Yes.
Is he half freezing or what is he doing?
I think so.
If there's a way to play to move the front one, with this shot that they throw, then I think we try to do something with that.
Something you couldn't do in previous years is continually talk to your coach. I love that rule change.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially, Vic, at the junior level or something. It's such a complex game, and Joanne mentioned it. It takes so many years to. You might be a great rock thrower at 18, 19-year-olds, but you have that experience to miss the right way, to read the ice, to worry about the tolerances, rock matching, all that stuff. To have somebody like Marcel Rock continually give you feedback, it can only help these people.
Well, in what other sport is the coach not allowed to yell from the bench?
Right.
Harley! Straight! We're top floor! Straight! It's dying.
6 heavy.
Well, curl! Curl!
Sorry. I don't know what to
Yeah.
do. You guys.
Okay,
Just had to curl it. Yeah.
It was perfect. Why were we curling it?
I just didn't see it ever getting there. I was trying to call plan B.
Crap.
What's that frustration you will see all week long at this event? It's you don't often see instant feedback like that out of Carrie Anderson, but sweepers were caught. They were
Sorry, good throw. I was trying to call plan B.
Yeah, I thought that if we curled it, I think we were close.
I think if we did either or, we were fine.
Yeah.
If we swept it to button, we were fine. If we curled it, it might have got there, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, ooh.
I know, I was like, we're close, actually. Yeah.
you just get caught begging for it to stop, or you just it's one of those things.
Yeah. Val framed it beautifully, and if we carved it all the way down, we were good. If we got it by, we were good. And we just you just get caught. Like what you're throwing at 144 feet, and we're worrying about 4 inches at the far end.
It's a lot easier from up here.
What's the play here?
I think they're just going to lock another one in there. Maybe bump it a hair. I think you have to bump it a little
to get shot stone. You mean?
Well, no, to line up a red raise. I think.
Okay, I think. Okay.
It's just top four. Top four.
I'd be tempted to bump the yellow a hair. I don't think it's heavy enough.
Kristen Gordon on the stone. Here we go. And there's the bump, and they are the shot rock.
Good throw, nice speed. Key.
Although my record today hasn't been very good.
I think they wanted to get closer to the nose of that red.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way that shooter's glued on the side yellow is.
Yeah, not the angle I wanted at all.
That or
what's that?
That or just guard the 3.
Yeah, and she doesn't really have anything, hey?
No.
Yeah. Well, I think even if she does play this, it always ticks this.
It'll move it, yeah. And then if it touches that, I don't know if it's touching the 8.
Yeah. Okay. Give me like there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, even on a run, I don't see it moving this.
Again, as Joe just said it, it's easier from up here. I thought
So like here.
Team Laws were going to take that on with speed, peel that out, that goes out, the shooter goes over here, moves that, and now this rock could be back in there, and there's only one lonely yellow. But they do need a multiple score here. Certainly a 2 would keep them alive. Now the angles are not good at all. Straight card here, eh?
Yep.
See, and it'll just stay where I put it. Yeah, and it stayed right there.
Final stone for Carrie Anderson. Leads at 5-1 as we play here in 6.
Lead only, Lions good.
2.
This is where percentages can really fool you. You know, Caitlin's shots have been so much more difficult than Carrie's.
Clean. Curl little. Curl.
I think it'll get there.
Okay, whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Nice, great
Really
spot.
nice.
Good throw. Nice info, Val.
Yeah. Peel right on the nose.
So run this yellow right into the middle of the yellow and red top 4.
Peel on the nose.
You might get 2 out of it.
Let's make her, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Fraction high side, maybe. It's tough. You got to move all 3 yellow.
Just got to get him out of the 4-foot, though.
Yep.
So into the pocket?
Yep.
Okay. Right now they have 1. Yeah, conversion here. 2 or more with Last Rock has been a struggle for all the teams in this year's event. Run it back. What do you got? Bang. And not enough. It'll be just that 1 there. 1 red, 1 Laws here in 6.
Back in 2005, I was excited just to play in the Olympic trials and feel like we had, at that time, a 1 in 10 chance of going to the Olympics.
Start the celebration on the rock.
And it was an exciting week. It's a memorable week and one that, I'm certainly not going to forget.
It's a pretty neat feeling, given I was 10, 11 years old when he won his Olympic gold in 2006. In those moments, you never think you're going to get the chance to play those guys. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to want to beat him very good when we do play him.
And Dunstone will get his chance tonight. It's the 2 undefeated teams. Matt Dunstone, Brad Gouju. When we join you again at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Right behind them, Kevin Cooey, 2-1 will play Mike McEwen. Then Jacobs will play McDonald. So there's lots of good curling to watch tonight, but our feature will be those 2, Dunstone and Gouju. Make a note, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. On this Monday afternoon, we welcome you back to Halifax, our continuing coverage, the Montana's Canadian Curling Trials. Caitlin Laws tried to run back, had to settle for just the single. So here we go to the 7th. Carrie Anderson trying to make it 4 straight wins, remain undefeated, has a 5-2 lead, and does have the Last Rock, has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones here in the 7th.
The nice stuff. So fast. I think we need to chase that. Like you could give that a go.
That was my first thought.
Okay.
So just to emphasize the significance of the game tonight, Dunstone, Gouju, Cooey Jacobs at 2-1 and 3. Remember now when we were in Wolfville for the pre-trials, 3 losses was all you could afford. 4-3 record got you into the semifinal. So it's a must-wins, it would seem. In this kind of field, though, I think even 2 losses may be enough for the limit.
Yeah, you just don't know.
There's a shot.
No kidding.
Had a big smile as well.
Not super thrilled to eliminate their own rock out of the rings there, but it is nice to get those center line guards off. I mean, up by 3. I just want to make sure that you don't give up any steals at this point in the game, which Anderson did in their game against Black. They were well in the lead, and then they gave up a big end late.
You probably hit the right-hand one here, right on the center line. Hit the side of the left on it with enough speed, thin enough, it could run into the rings here. Get your angles right. Looks like a really thin quarter or a third.
Black scored 4 late, but it was Anderson really in control from the get-go. They scored, they stole first 6 points against Black in that opener, and that was on Saturday afternoon.
Nice shot. Any thicker, the yellow stays in the paint.
Yeah, that was kind of the bonus, though. They'll be happy with just getting those 2.
Yeah, better than leaving it out front.
Exactly.
You got it.
We don't need to be like fully over, just like there. Okay.
Yeah, true. Same spot's not bad. Yep.
It's a good point by Caitlin. Sure, guarding shot rock perfectly is great, but because of that high corner, that yellow in the screen, you don't have to guard all of that side of the rock because the high guard's in the way. Almost nice to tempt Anderson to come into the house, too.
Yeah. Wait, close. Jocelyn's rock. Jocelyn. Iron's great. Just wait. Just wait.
A little more.
Shot. Iron's good. Curl. Yep.
You see that all the time where in this case the guard's missed. Anderson goes after it. Now you've got a guard.
3-2, Kate Cameron looking to win her first against Kayla Skurlik, of course, coming off that win over Rachel Homan last night.
Well, Kayla made a huge shot on her first. It was all Cameron. She made a cross-house double through side port to lie 3. Kate Cameron came down and was a little bit too deep. She outcounted 1, but left Skurlik lying 2. This is a draw for 3.
Good, sweet.
This young lady has really turned it around in her last 2 games, curling in the 80s, and that results helped certainly beat Rachel Homan.
Sorry.
And goes up 5-3. For somebody who came in with a record of 14 wins and 20 losses in her Bonspiel season, and had failed to qualify in 7 of 8 events. So starting to find her footing.
Waist close.
You're higher than your
It's
yep. You go a little.
Line's good. Curl. Finish.
A little higher than your broom.
Okay, finish. Hard finish. Curl. Curl. Clean. Clean. Woo. Clean. Oh my God, that was almost.
Same thing. Good. Nice pair, Selena.
Well, this is the game we started with, of course, and Homan jumped out to a big lead, and Sturmay now putting some pressure on, I guess.
Well, we talked to Danielle before the game, and they're a very gritty team. No quit. They are lying shot on the button. Rachel trying to play the run back and pick it off.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
And runs it by. Look at that. Sturmay will pick up a steal of 1. And driving it by.
That's fine. I thought you could pull it back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sturmay team actually talked to Renee Sonnenberg, who runs all the statistical programs for Curling Canada. And, she backed it up, said, look, there are the numbers. That just shows you need to somehow get a better starts.
And just tap it a bit. Tap, yeah. Looks nice here.
Yeah.
Okay, Kathy, one more time here. Black against Brown.
Well, Brown was separating across the house. She had 2. That Yellowstone was Christina Black's last. She hit and rolled almost right in front of the red stone belonging to Brown, but there is some space. So for Corinne Brown, if she can just keep it a little bit on the outside, a chance for 2.
Been a struggle so far for Brown, just at 60% compared to Christina Black at 92. That's a crucial game for both of them, trying to avoid a third loss.
Nice. Yeah.
And there's 2.
11.
Good job.
Good sweep. Good sweep.
Yeah, good. Just
Slid.
a hair more positive than Selena's.
Yeah. Just want that rocking a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Interesting situation. What we talked about earlier, by not making the guard perfect, you might see Anderson throw a rocket through, but she's going to roll out. Then Caitlin's got a perfect guard.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind going at that because then we still have this.
Yeah, I just got to play it. Like going at this, you mean?
Yes, going at that one because I'd hate to ever sit in our drop path.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's make it.
You see a lot of teams play the run back in these situations, but if you ever just missed it, maybe it rolled, you wouldn't be that high, but you'd roll, miss it by a fraction out like that, and then Val loops another one, Caitlin loops another one around, you're in big trouble. So they're just going to play it simple here because of the score, go that way. The shooter has to roll, and then they're not too bad a shape for Carrie Anderson's last one.
But that, Joe, goes to what I think, oh my gosh, Kathy said earlier about curling IQ. There's Val knowing exactly that. And I'm sure there's so much going through the skip's mind. There's the reminder, right? We don't want to leave that there just in case.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where the teams can help take some of the load off the skip. You don't have to be seeing everything all the time. That was a very close attempt by Carrie Anderson.
Bad break. Yeah, those.
In reality, though, that rock doesn't really matter on the side of the rings. This guard is made perfectly. Carrie Anderson will draw to the pin, and if she happens to not quite get the pin, she can probably outcount a rock in the 8-foot. It wasn't totally necessary to make that go away.
The only advantage would be if you did make it, and this comes top 12, there's a double to blank kind of thing.
We were
but
kind of throwing in the heavier stuff.
but Anderson at this point would be happy to take her
I could
one.
probably give you what I gave for that side, too.
Yeah. Yep.
Those are tough. Val's trying to make sure you make contact,
Mhm.
and she did.
And where do you want this guard?
I think you go top 12, Joe. You don't want to go. You can't go full 8 because then a nose double scores a shot for Anderson.
Yeah, and anything too high kind of leaves a space for a little draw bump.
See your broom a little higher. Curl. Straight curl. Curl. Hard. Hard.
Oh boy, did it get over enough? Oh.
It's a teaser.
Just missed the line.
Good job. Seemed straight or something. I didn't feel like I had any back on it.
Yeah, like your speed.
Turns out because they're not going to play through the hole, which is very smart. It's perfect, is right.
Yeah, we need to take less.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know if it's a rock thing, but for
I don't know if it's a rock thing either. We certainly saw that trend this morning that the stones, especially outside in, were starting to track a lot more, running straighter.
I also think it might be a difference just in Caitlin's release. Like, she's got a very crisp release, so maybe compared to Selena, she's just not getting quite the same amount of finish. It seems like every single one of them, they're begging them to curl, even though her weight is perfect.
This is out where it's nice and quick, so you've got to be a little careful here. I thought a couple of Team Law's guards slowed down just a fraction in the center, but not out here.
Facing 3 here, and on her draw to the button to get last rock, she was 1 centimeter away. Nothing yet. Not a lick. Here we go. You're facing 3 now. You got this. You need the pin. You need the pin. Oh, how do you like that? What a draw. Carrie Anderson facing 3 here in 7. And the fact is, the Brushers knew it. They never touched it. The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials from Halifax continue here on TSN. Welcome back on this Monday afternoon. The men have already played once this morning. They'll be back on the ice 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight. The big one, the undefeated Dunstone against Guju. And we'll have that for you. Right now it's Anderson against Laws. Undefeated Carrie Anderson from Gimli against Caitlin Laws from the Heather Curling Club in Winnipeg. And a wonderful draw by Anderson to pick up the single that lead at 6-2. Laws now with last rock has the hammer, playing the Redstones here in 8.
What do you like?
A bit of pocket.
Yeah. We could
Tap it. Chowder butter?
Tap it. Yeah. Just release it.
Sorry.
Do you ever release a bit? What? Okay.
Okay.
All right, top 12.
They'll have a lot of work to do in the middle anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
this path is nice. They're good. Draw.
Got it.
A little bit of discussion at the other end, just because those rocks are frozen to each other. If Laws decides to freeze one on top of that, it's really hard to get out. Thought maybe rearrange, but instead they're just going to go top 12 in front of it.
Let it work a bit.
Might be a little tighter than mine.
Line's good.
Top 12. Speed's nice.
Go
Stay
ahead.
down.
Yeah, don't
Only
need
for
a long
line.
guard.
Okay,
Top
Yep.
12.
line's good.
Top 12. 15, 2. It's coming down. Just a little space. Okay, good. That's fine. Like really little space. Very precise.
Around them.
Brown against Black, Kathy.
Okay.
Corinne Brown's final is that red stone. She welded the corner freeze on her final stone. So opportunity here if she can make the double for multiple points for Black.
Hard! Go!
Oh, not quite enough at the slide path again.
Yeah, one red.
Maybe showing a little wear. Steal 1. Brown. Black, that's her 18th point. Stolen point given up in the event.
This is touch and go.
Yeah, the thought process there was a tick and roll, spread those rocks out.
Yeah.
Scarlett Cameron, Kathy.
A chance for Kate to get 2 back. She made a very nice double on her first to lie to, and Kayla not able to roll on her final hit. And so it is open. Needs to hit on the nose and stick.
And needs a win. Desperate for a win. Winless coming in here. And settle down. Settle down.
Okay.
And it finally will, and that's 2.
9. This is taking.
Yeah, Caitlin's concept was that double P was so easy that she was trying to rattle them around. They threw it through.
Yeah. Okay. It's nice.
And one more time, Kathy, the game we started with, Homan against Sturmay.
Well, no quit in Team Sturmay. When Rachel sat in the hack for her first, she faced 3. Got rid of 1, hoped to roll to the opposite side of the house, did not. And so Sturmay removed it. Facing 2, playing the draw, needs full 8.
It's that slow start. That's what's hurt Sturmay, and they know it. Sometimes they just can't do anything about it.
Gotta go.
They were down 8-2 after 3. Full 8. Somebody's saying, you're there, you're there. And indeed she is.
Nice.
As we watch Jocelyn Peterman draw one to the back of the button.
You ever like that?
Or we jiggle our top
I'd
one.
love to jiggle something. Kind of.
Yeah,
you can jiggle these, but I don't know. Yeah?
I feel like that stagger's a
Yeah.
problem.
Even if we touch the
have to move them around.
What weight?
Do you have any of this?
I have a sliver.
We could try chasing.
I like hack at the middle one.
Do you like that?
I'm just trying to get some spread. I like splitting.
Just throw like back 12.
Okay. All right. You got it, Val.
You got it, Val.
You even throw it a little harder than this. You're moving 3 rocks around, and as we keep talking about, they're not quite as lively as before, so you could get away with, I think, back line, even a little extra from that. You just want to make sure that there's no staggers for Laws to utilize.
Back 12. Yep.
This is one of those times you should turn around and look at the scoreboard, right?
Yeah, for sure. Or turn around and look at Marcel Rock, because he lost a Brier final to Mark Dacey from this province in the same situation. There was 2 staggered rocks in a perfect spot, and I think it was Bruce Lonas came around to the back, buried 2 of them, actually ended up scoring a 3. So sometimes when they're close together, like those top 2 we see in the center line, they can hurt you. That's why you see so many teams now where they'll make sure they're not staggered. They won't even call their ice for center line.
Yeah, they don't even want them one in front of the other. They put them purposely, like one on one side of the button, the other on the other. So another come around here.
Selena Negovan.
A little late.
Not late.
Like to go. Top 8.
Mine's great.
Mine's good. All you. Top 4. Top 4.
Former teammate of Carrie Anderson.
It's just top 4.
Won a Scotty silver medal in 18 together.
Top 4. Clean. Top button. Hard.
Oh, can you sneak it? No.
Disaster.
5-1.
Nose hit here, Vic. To talk about control in the front.
Val Sweeting looking for the double. And they will sit a, will appear a certain 4, maybe certain 3.
Come up a bit. Come on.
Coming up. Oh, jammed it a bit, but they still are sitting 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It appears maybe even 3. There's 2 in the center line.
I was gonna say we could jam the fine.
Yeah, but I was gonna say we could sweep the, you could push that back.
Oh yeah, sure, but that was okay.
Yeah.
I also no, that's perfect. Say, think I didn't want to hook them either. So.
Yeah. I didn't whip it either because I knew it would fall there too.
You want to somehow get these on the scoreboard. So all I see, Joe, is if you can maybe do that, that clears the top. Your shooter maybe ends up over here somewhere. Then this is an easy double if you get the chance down here.
All those.
They otherwise, mind you, they just by hitting making the double, those back reds are gone.
Forfeit. I think like.
That was a nice shot there.
I'd love to even just tap that so that she has to play a run, and then we have this draw around.
It's like a hair high here, and just tickle those over, unlock them a little.
I think you're losing your shooter if you're trying to unlock it.
If we make contact, I think the shooter's gone.
Yeah, or you try and make this thin double, but you're probably just rolling there.
That's your best option, I think. Make that double, Joe.
I think so.
Problem is that the back reds are just so easy.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Like
time out.
Like if you're 7/8, are you touching that just a little to
hit and roll?
I don't hate that. Like I feel like now we have to use these as guards. Like we're never getting.
Yeah, I think we either have to try and open them or use them. But then you got to
play
try
that one.
To roll the split center.
Those.
Because this is coming straight back and dragging. They have that. Like, there isn't really a place to hide.
Half 8 for one's a real problem.
Yep.
I don't see this two really going, like hitting that much.
No, I don't think we need to. We just need it to try and go like that, basically, and get this so that's a stagger.
What are you seeing,
What are you
Marcel?
seeing?
It's tricky here.
I,
So those two right there are problematic, right?
Yes.
If you were to do something really good and she just nudges that off this side, you're never gonna get it.
Yeah.
So what you're trying to do might make sense.
You can just open it up. Like, we're not keeping your shooter, but just trying to create some staggers here.
You just don't want to wide open on that, right? 'Cause-
No, just trying to move these, like.
And you might line something with this yellow on a red if you can stay in.
Can you hammer that on the
You're trying to
nose?
think of sticking your shooter.
That's stupid.
The other thing was, I was thinking if we could hit and roll way in, there's
Yeah.
some kind of quad here.
You don't think so?
Real hard off
They gotta
the
run
nose
something.
and pick. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You gotta try.
I think we have to do something with
Figure your way
these.
through.
Like half a rock? So it's either if we're trying to stick around or if we're trying to kiss this over.
I don't think we're ever sticking around. Like,
Yeah,
if we're
because
sticking
Unless you just
around,
hammer it on the
just-
nose.
Yeah.
And it might give us a stagger to come around.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Peel
Yeah.
on the nose.
It's like a 10-5.
You have to stick
I'd
around.
like to
Yeah.
try and move it firm.
I think they're thinking right in the nose, kill one of them for sure. And for their sake, if they could ever kick this yellow over,
Yeah, create a stagger.
kind of like that, it protects the crucial reds. It's a pretty good option if you can somehow get that right. So just hit this a millimeter on the inside.
Yeah, move that yellow over if you can. Then it's not coming right back on anything that you put in the forefoot.
Yeah, just don't line them up. It's a tough situation. Got to move a lot of yellow with only 3 rocks to.
Selena Negevin.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
That bounced a lot more than I thought. Nice shot.
Boy, oh boy. There.
Good throw. Yeah.
I could argue there's a quad there now for Team Loss.
Not bad.
I think that was a
That
great
bounced
result.
A lot more than first time the house has been lively.
Yeah.
Still doing that and then leaving her top. And then I have a double.
Yeah. I think,
Think
so.
so.
Kill these.
Yeah, 4 up.
Do you hate middle so you can throw it? Sure. Yeah. I think we can hold it here.
So straight on these peels, you have to nail your line of direction here, because anything you do on release is magnified.
Right here. Gotta carry third. Good.
Broom is virtually where they want to hit this.
Like you can.
Skip Stone's here in 8. Anderson throwing a dart.
Yep.
Trying to get rid of those 2 stones.
Yep.
Back 8 foot.
Yep. Yep.
And there they go.
Really good throw.
So Kayla was trying to kick one of those yellows over a little farther. Good throw. Carrie Anderson looks very sharp so far.
Throw. Good. Beauty. Great throw. Great.
Probably not thin enough to catch that on here and just like the shooters stay there.
Yeah.
Just get rid of these 2 and that 3, but that's very thin.
Yeah. You'd have to hit this first, I think. Or is that just going straight across? I think this one's in the way to hit this one.
Well,
there.
Kathy, we mentioned earlier that Christina Black, it's been early for Christmas. She's given away 18 points so far, and she's facing a couple here.
Well, and it's interesting. Corinne Brown went down to the hack, was going to throw a draw, and then they elected to play the hit, feeling if they lay 2 that she being Christina Black, might draw. That's what they wanted her to do, but she said no thanks. So she is playing the hit out in the wings. Does need to get to the nose, though, to score.
Yeah. Real nice.
Thanks. So that's a single, 18 of the 28 points.
Yeah.
She's given up have been stolen.
Haven't really played much on this side. Okay.
I think we can think what it was to the start of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Keep a brew on it. Yeah.
Just looking for the come around here.
Would you ever think,
What?
Russ, of maybe tapping the red up in behind that stagger?
Yeah, no question. I thought that would be the easier play, but the come around's not that hard either. Just
No, I agree.
pretty tight ice.
But like,
But yeah, there's no 3 coming up here, so you got to try to sink something here.
I like that.
Yeah, Caitlin's draws have been under curling. So I think they might have tightened up the broom a little bit
yeah.
for her.
Okay, makes sense. I like the tap better though, Vic, because it if this is made perfect, there's a short double.
Big ad.
T. Whoa.
Stay close.
Yeah, line. T-line.
Somebody said a big ad. Jocelyn Peterman. Kristen Gordon joins her. Oh, they might do this now. They might do the bump anyway. And she'll crash all over it. And not even spin up for Sean Stone, it appears.
Nice speed. It's great. Curled like crazy.
Yeah.
Just that fresh first
Got
one in the
eaten
path.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been out there in a while. A little crispy.
That's tough. You're trying to learn from every rock. And just
Yep.
wrong side of it.
Just like a normal.
Okay.
Could even play to like make it really good with a normal.
Yeah, why not? There's not a lot of risk here. Somebody throws it as accurate as Carey.
And look at the numbers. 89 to the 66 for Laws. Anderson out curling her, and the team out curling Laws 6-2. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
You got it. You got it, Carrie. They're good.
It's at 11 o'clock. Roll it under.
This is close to firm.
8-5. Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
No, never.
Hot. Getting.
Carly Burgess left.
Girls.
Shannon Burchard picks her up. Here we go.
That's good.
And they'll just leave it there. So facing 1, 2, and 3, certainly.
That's good. That's fine.
It's a little hard.
Yeah.
And then I softened it.
It's in the way. Thin.
If you hit a lot of that, you might be able to spin the raised rock in. Try to get the south side of this guy and come in that way. You have to score 2 here. Think that's there, Joe?
I think you have to try.
Get it really thin. The top one's got the outturn spin, or the intern spin is going to, exactly.
And we keep talking about how these rocks aren't as lively. That might help them here.
Yep.
Good hack.
So think about hitting that one and making contact on the left side of that yellow, and you're good.
And spin that
Just
in.
board.
I think the two's pulling too. Right?
I think you're hitting this first if you're hitting it where we want to. So then it's
Just board, you're thinking.
like hack to board.
It's a great shot of it there. You got to be afraid of hitting the backside of that top yellow, and then you're in trouble.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you don't think it's there, then I don't want to play it. I think, like, if we go thin off this, we just
Like
gotta
a
hope
10-5?
this doesn't spin.
I like board then, I think.
Okay.
So we want to hit like here.
Just thinking it
An
hits so
inch.
dead, but
I don't know if board's enough.
I agree.
Fair more. Like that speed.
I'm just thinking for the shooter to spin off the side yellow.
Yeah, it's the shooter we're going to be worried about.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
think you're throwing peel at this shot. Someone said control. It was really, really difficult.
Yep.
I think Caitlin wants to throw board because she doesn't want that yellow that's frozen on the side to spin forward as well.
Right.
No choice. Have to play it.
Board. You got her.
Carrie Anderson sitting the 2, looking to steal 2 more. Leads the field, 21 stolen points so far. Final stone.
Clean.
Little angle raise.
Curl.
Little double kiss.
Close up. Curl. 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 Straight.
Well, here you go. Kiss there. Kiss there. Come on in. Oh.
Really good effort.
And pucker up for just one.
A little thinner, a little more weight. Brilliant effort.
You got it? No. She's hung her head a lot today. It is the Montana's Canadian Curling Trials from Halifax as we welcome you back on this Monday afternoon. Carly Burgess throwing the lead stones for Carrie Anderson. From Truro, just down the road. So it's been almost like a homecoming for her, and lots of family and friends here to watch. And what they're seeing is a 6-3 lead for her team, Carrie Anderson, over Caitlin Laws as we go to the 9th. And once again, Anderson has last rock, has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones.
Okay, they're ripping the top one for fun, and then we're just burying for our life. So I like one more.
Nice and tight?
Yeah, just buried behind theirs. Ours.
Really nice here.
Yeah.
If
Pretty
you
tight.
haven't been with us, aren't aware, already has a ticket to Cortina. Does Jocelyn, along with her husband Brett Gallant. They will wear the maple leaf in the mixed doubles discipline.
Line's good.
That's getting so competitive. There's so many good nations.
And you're seeing a lot of those good nations here in Canada playing a lot of mixed doubles events.
Yes.
All right, Kathy, with the game we started with, Homan against Sturmay as they play in the 8th.
Well, the shot stone is red. That is Team Homan's right on the lid. Rachel hit the stone out in the wings. That's the one that Selena's chasing now. That's very flat, but she's hoping to maybe be able to roll over and make contact with the shot stone.
Sturmay and the team from the Savo Community Sports Center in Edmonton. Homan out of the Ottawa Curling Club. Roll it over. And not quite enough. And so it is one red. It sure looks like it. Yep, they confirm it. Thanks, ladies. And so that'll make it a 12-5 game, and that will be it. And Sturmay will concede. And so with that, Homan goes to 3-1, Sturmay to 2-2. So it's a nice bounce back for Homan after dropping her first last night.
Runs nice for a while.
Line's good.
Top 4. Close, T.
Line's good.
Top 4.
Line's good.
Come on.
Line's good.
T.
Yellow. Whoa,
Top
line's
button.
good.
Easy.
T. Kristen. Curl. Kristen. Curl.
Back before.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Trying to tuck it underneath, and they will get it underneath, albeit just back edge of the button.
In this scenario, you know, you're curling in your club, you're going, why'd they brush that behind the tee line? Because you're trained to be on top of it, obviously. But top 4 would have been a gimme double, and then it's buried this way by getting it that deep.
Stay down, clean.
Clean.
Good.
Good position for that red one.
Thanks. Were you going half?
Yeah.
In a 5-5 tie, Skurlik and Cameron, and at 1-2 sits Cameron, it appears.
She does. Kate made a really good double to create the situation on her first. Kayla drew in, Kate removed it, and so she does face 2. The good news is she's just thrown this exact same shot to the 4-foot.
Knife? Is it really heavy? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Knife if it's anything? What's going on, guys? Knife then.
You can hear Jerry Lynn Ramsey. Let me know what's going on. And what's going on is
Slides too far. That is a communication absence. No one said anything. How many times did we hear Jerry Lynn say, tell me something?
Yeah.
They knifed that at all. It touches, she's good.
Somebody did suggest it, though. They just went on deaf ears.
So strange.
Yeah.
We heard more of Kathy than anyone else.
Exactly.
Yes, as you should.
Maybe that's why they couldn't hear the communication.
Yeah,
you.
because I was calling the update. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
One time,
We'll take this on the road.
only time sometimes you see sweepers don't even want to knife it is when they think it's really heavy. But that one, it came down if they do anything with it. Oh, that's a huge point.
Yep. Keep going. Yep. Good. Nicely.
Anderson still shot stone. Or pardon me, no, it's Lawsback stone. Or shot stone back of the button. Doesn't appear to be too worried, Anderson.
No, we were talking about this in one of the breaks. Is Carrie's such a strong hitter, and if she's not comfortable with draw weight, she will look anywhere for that hit. But we saw her draw right onto the pin. That was in the 7th end. Yeah, she just
Against 3.
Yeah, sometimes you see her look everywhere she possibly can. Does not want to throw that, but she was so comfortable with it, and she's really feeling it right now.
Okay.
Just listen to the conversations in the hack. She's asking, "Oh, same as what I threw." Yeah, okay. There's no dissecting anything or extra 2 feet, minus 3 feet. What's the exact hog to hog? She's dialed in.
Yeah, I think too it comes, we've talked about before, the confidence of this team now because it has found its footing.
Yeah.
You know, from the Brianne Harris issue, Burchard's injuries, people coming in, players going out. This now is their team, and they've found it.
Unwound on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I was
So I think she's guarding. If I peel, she's coming top 4, I can run it back. Or I have the enough. If I come frozen to it.
Yeah, even with your top button.
Fourth stones. And Caitlin Laws.
Yep. To your broom. Mine's good. Easy.
past the broom.
Mine's good.
A little past your broom.
Can you clean it?
So she's already played it out in her mind, has Carrie Anderson.
Not if you can nut it on the two.
That's hard, but
I don't think you're ever jamming.
That's
You would
too
just-
tight. Sorry, guys.
Thanks, you think?
Like in half.
You can go after it as long, like,
Huh?
do you like the run?
What's that?
Do you like playing this run and trying to...
Like this?
Yeah,
I'm
if you
trying
double
to-
peel, you just double peel. I mean, actually, go after the double peel first is probably...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I just don't want to rip that out because I could use it at some point. But.
It wouldn't even be the end of the world, Carrie, if you jammed it over here. I don't
Yeah,
think it really
as
changes
long as I
much.
can make this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The double peel, I think your best reward here, because you
Yeah.
Are we nutting it or
do
like?
that, that's gone. There's nothing out front. So what's Caitlin do?
Okay, just
You know, Caitlin
peel everything.
has to steal, so she goes something like that. You've got a double for the win, really.
We can play it.
Can you overthink this, Joe, or is just this the obvious play here?
I think this is the
done
obvious
peel
play. They were maybe thinking about going red, yellow onto shot stone. I just, there's danger in that, leaving things up the middle. This is the safest play, and especially with the scoreboard the way it is. They score 1 point here, and it's pretty much game over.
Carrie Anderson first.
Whoa!
Trying to make the little run back double.
Come up a bit.
And drives it by.
That's good.
Opens it up.
Good shot. Ah.
So she still has her center line.
Okay. That's okay.
Just top edge of the 8 to run back. Depending where this goes, final stone coming up for Caitlin Laws.
With inserted rocks that run so straight with high speed, somebody who's skilled as Carrie Anderson, that run back's not going to be that difficult for her.
Dead buried.
What?
Dead buried is first, like line first, but
And it will be against 2 if this is made.
to it, I think, or like splitting like T line.
Oh, okay.
Like a hair left.
So just 75% on her draws so far, Caitlin.
Yeah, you can throw the same.
Yeah, let's see where.
Yeah, if she hangs out a little, I think the out might look a little more natural. But
Yeah.
Just no need to give you too much more from that guard. You didn't really sweep it. A couple more feet.
Yep.
I like that. Okay, get it buried.
yeah, top 4, top button. Try to maximize the separation.
Not much of an ad.
Top 4! Maybe a room. Last 4! Line's good! Line's good! Lock it on! Curl! Curl! Curl!
Really good.
Curl!
Very nice. To sit the 2.
Sit ever.
Nice throw, Caitlin. Good sweep. I could probably throw the same.
Very good chance to steal 1 and possibility to steal 2.
This is the most pressure now that Carrie Anderson will face. This is just perfect weight. Look at this finish. Great team shot.
For somebody that her numbers were 75, but we've seen more shots where she's rubbed a little bit, come up a little bit light.
She's not 6 feet off.
No.
Well, you argue that might have been the, other than the previous shot, the easiest shot, 2 shots she's thrown in the whole game. They've all been high degree of difficulty. Dead on, you might be able to score 2.
Final stone. Run it back. About 3 feet or so. Staying with it. Burgess staying with it. Run it back. Bang. Oh, and now you look. And it looks like it may be a steal of 1.
That's good. Yeah.
It is steal 1. And the band says, play on. Monday afternoon here in Halifax, Montana's Canadian Curling Trials. We have one final already. And Rachel Homan, #1 in Canada, #1 in the world, wins 12-5 over Selena Sturmay to improve her record to 3-1. This lady here is the only undefeated team in the field. Carrie Anderson has won 3 straight coming in. Just gave up a steal of 1. We go to the 10th. Anderson still leads it 6-4 over Caitlin Laws. And it is Anderson with last draw playing the Yellowstone.
There it goes. Good. Go ahead. Top 4. Clean. Just clean. 14-6. Easy. Just stay here. Just clean.
Carly's first shot,
Shannon's a bit.
wide open top 12. I actually, in this scenario, don't mind that. You know, you put it back button or where this one is, that's a problematic rock. But the yellow one can be raised with the skill of a Val Sweeting or a Carrie Anderson. The opponent in Laws, they can't really hit it and roll inside. It's top 12. It's a pretty good spot to put it.
It's kind of what we were saying earlier, is to avoid having any kind of overlap, you have them not staggered at all, not even lined up together. If her second draw is biting the top 4, that's perfect. Just about a foot too deep.
Top 8. Hard then. Top 8. Hard. Right. Hard. Go.
What a carry.
Keep going.
What a brush. And not quite there for to bump it. All right, brown and black as they play in the 9th. Kathy.
Christina's final stone, she hit and rolled into that mix. So it is 2 that she currently lies. For Corinne Brown, she has to get rid of the 2 biting the forefoot, but keep her shooter, and they're not right beside each other. So really tough to stick right there.
Corinne Brown from Kamloops, black from right here, the Halifax Curling Club. Here we go, bang. Oh, and it looks like it backs up, and that's a steal of 2 for black.
You good? Yeah.
And that will be a win for black, her 2nd in a row. And looking more like the team, Christina Black, that won the bronze medal at the Scotties last year in Thunder Bay, losing to Anderson in the semifinal. So she's now 2-2, 1-3 for Brown.
Good job. Great sleep on that. Good job. Wait, hang tough. Yeah, it was stressful. That was hard. It was harder than it needed.
You know, probably just a little bit deer in the headlights those first 2 games, right? And just playing at home.
You got room.
Yeah, against the 2 favorites, that was a tough way to start.
Yeah, just
It's over. Stay curl, stay curl.
I said earlier, let 1 team, 2 teams run away with it, then you're fighting the rest of the field for that 3rd spot.
Stay so.
Yellow tight one. Okay.
Yeah, just missing a couple inches of curl on that high guard. So
Yeah,
Carrie
take it,
Anderson
took it.
isn't too
Go
concerned
after
with
it.
that rock. Go after the best guard, which is the tight one.
Whoa! Curl! Curl!
Good. Good.
Yeah. Just trying to go at it to like hit our yellow.
Right here? Yep.
You turn the in, maybe out.
How'd that feel to freeze?
You often see this where
I think it's
you're going to kind of corner freeze to the top 12 rock, protecting the back one, but they have to steal 2. They have to get at that back one, so they might be hurting themselves here. It depends on what Team Anderson decides to do.
Selena Negavan.
Stay really tight. Yep.
You reminded us earlier when we were watching the Homan game, and Fleury, Tracy Fleury, her 3rd, was a runner-up in 21. Negavan was on that team.
And so is Kristen Gordon.
Good.
Nice.
I say, you know, I always remember that
A little bit tighter.
when Homan won, and it was the first Scotties title for Fleury. She says, that was what we wanted. We wanted to win the first for Tracy, right, to give her that. And I have a feeling it's the same here. She'd love to give her that opportunity to be the Olympian, because we just say so often, you never know when you're going to get that chance again.
And they're wrapping and we're looking at
I think I like the peel for now.
Yep.
If we peel the high one, we always can get them going on this.
Yep. She's got to do something.
Well thought out here. You can get at that red one. It's dangerous. It could go on the scoreboard, but if you peel it out of there, they sink one around 3 guards. You're going to have a tough last shot. This is a really good call.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what does your opponent want you to do? Oh, Caitlin would love it if they ignored these middle guards.
Well, it's the numbers and the 4th stone throwers, and Anderson up on Caitlin Laws, whose numbers aren't Caitlin-like. And that 3 and 5 really broke it open. Anderson leading at 6-4, trying to remain undefeated with 4 straight wins. The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue.
I'd be close for a little more weight.
I didn't give you this less. But
No,
I guess we curled it. Okay.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
Okay.
Freeze the red.
Yeah, I think so. I heard them talk about bumping it. I don't know whether that could be horrible.
I think it's a broom head less. Okay.
Get the wrong, if you get the wrong ice. You're never out of it with this no tick down the middle.
Yep.
see where they're at, I guess.
Yeah.
Guys, they were talking about trying to cross it like a little bit, but.
Line's
Top
good.
8.
Not a little light.
Line's good. Where? Top 4. Clean.
He's slowing down just a foot or two.
Just to it. Straight. 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 Hard.
Well done.
Sorry, Josh.
Actually overcurled a little too much.
Good speed.
Just
Straight. Yeah. Straight.
Really nice carry here.
Good shot.
Go.
Okay, can you play the double peel across face?
We've got time if you want to look
through.
Like just
pick. Just slam the back ones. We have time.
Just pick the top one.
You can't.
Yeah, like, is it bad if I kill her shooter and our yellow?
This way?
Yeah.
No.
Like if I
they'll
clip the guard,
probably
I
lock
clip the
one.
guard. Pick it,
Yeah.
you have to make sure you're killing it. Just opens it up. They'll freeze again, but it's still open and we still have this. If we peel, what are you seeing they do?
If we peel, they're probably guarding. And then
I think it's dragging right back, but yeah, like a bench. I think we got to move something in the house.
And they're
wrapping
wrapping
again.
think so. Okay.
Option 1 here is red onto the left side of the yellow, try to get it into the pile and move some granite around. Option 2 is just peel the top one, and then you've got a yellow raise right here if you have to. And option 3 is pick it clean. Only danger with that is if the middle one, the closest red to the pin, drags a little to the left, they sink another one. There's 2 buried and 2 guards.
Yeah, I still think I like disturbing these frozen reds though.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's if Val can splash these around a little bit, that'll make sure.
With the rock coming in, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be the ultimate.
Getting yellow raise here.
Yeah, they are.
Well, Sweeting. Burchard picks her up. Here we go. Got it by. Run it back. And unlocks everything.
Super shot.
And leaves her stone edge of the 4.
Great throw, Val.
Oh.
That took a jump.
It did.
Shannon did a great job holding this.
Every second though?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and they're open. That's good.
That's the key thing. They're open. Oh, boy. Good call. Really good call.
Yeah, good sweep indeed.
Might have been the hardest of all the options.
Yeah, you hardly see any of it.
Yeah. That was my first thought.
And you weren't going to eliminate any, so
What's
I'm
she
surprised
playing?
they played it, but
Playing a tap or something.
I think she's always opening
She's
it up.
opening it up. And then we...
Yeah, like if we're drawing or hitting, she's always playing the double right now. So
I think we got to throw the guard.
I think we got to guard it.
So where do we want it so that like it's not like a...
you gotta show a piece of this.
that
one, I
ideal?
guess.
It's coming back no matter what, right?
There.
They're benefiting some distance.
Well, I was wondering like if we leave too much of a hole, she can just squeeze and come through.
Here?
Yeah, touch.
I'm thinking probably better for here because then this might come back into there.
Okay.
But she's probably hitting this one, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, like is this is silly?
How about here?
Okay, let's make it, yeah.
And we're trying to like be mostly dead in front of this one. Does that make sense? No hole, but.
I think I hear that side.
Okay.
6-5.
Are we going this way?
Cameron leads after the steal of the 1. They blank the 9th. She leads it, but Skurlik has last rock and appears to be the shot stone as she got a room to get a second one in there.
She sure does. That shot stone was Kayla's first. This end has been controlled by Cameron. But Kayla, realizing she wasn't going to clear things up, played the draw on her first. Kate was trying to come down on top to preserve the tie, went by heavy. Same shot. If she can come on top of her own, it's for 2 and the victory.
Ashton Skurlik drawing it down here. Can you get there? Yes, you do. For the 2, for the win. Skurlik goes back-to-back wins.
What a game for Kayla Skurlik. Made so many big shots when it mattered.
Coming off the win last night against Rachel Homan. And now she's part of the mix, and Cameron falls to 0-4.
Skips deuce there, Kath.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, really good shots, both of them.
Straight guard here. We drew it up there fairly long because it could be coming back in. But if Carrie Anderson runs this guard in and doesn't get anything, Caitlin can hit the yellow one, and it's a tough shot to not give up more than one.
Nice.
They leave a hole?
Thank you.
Even if I get the hole, it's not terrible.
Yep.
Like, do we just play the hole?
The left one's not hurting you, though.
Well, yeah, I guess your
And then
shooter
I
might
roll
be
into
shot.
here.
Right one now.
But yeah, I think maybe go at this if we. Okay. I just got to make sure that I hit it. Well, to me, it looks like it just stays right there.
Yeah.
So I think I got to play the hole.
Let's play the hole.
If I play the hole, and if I tick that one, that's fine, because then I should have a double.
Yeah, I think it scoots. But I get
go
it's
after the hole if
probably
you're hitting the
framed
wide.
better
I like
to
that.
go with the hole. Yeah. If we took this, I think we want to.
The only danger is you feather tick this, and it goes like that, and it doesn't move this one. It's not good either. That'd be hard to do, but
Yeah, it's when you're playing a hole like this, you got to know which one you're
Right.
airing on. I mean, it's obviously you're thinking about making the shot, but
Yeah, sure.
Laws is sitting the 1 at the moment. Needs 2 to tie. Anderson with last rock. Anderson trying to win 4 straight. Stay on top of the table. Laws at 2-1 coming in. Here we go. First one. Anderson trying to come through the hole. Play the double. Staying with it. Burchard. You got to get through that hole. Here she comes. Going through. Oh, she is. Bang, bang. Oh, and it'll sit right there. And then back up. And it'll leave Laws hitting the 1.
My foot after, like, it was through. I think. Nice. Okay.
Whatever.
I don't know. I felt good stuff. Nice.
just a fantastic shot, but it doesn't really help much.
No.
What a shot, though. Now that rock they didn't hit, the guard they didn't hit, still a problem.
It speed was close, hey? We just
Yes.
overcurled?
Yep.
Okay. I need to bite the 4. I think I can
good.
throw that same speed.
Yep. Take your time. You got 30.
Okay.
Just gonna go a little bit wider. Try to put this right on the tee line.
Enough ice.
And this is where they have been caught earlier in the game, right? Out a little wider.
Yep. Same turn, yeah.
Back 4.
Over curled in the spot on the 8th end.
So much pressure now on these two.
She got that right out to the broom. That's way out there right now.
Peterman and Gordon.
Stay pretty.
Got to get it to the 4. Need a piece of that 4 foot.
Back 8. You need T-line.
Oh, you got to get it over there. And you need to get the 4.
Keep
Get it
going, keep
over.
going, further,
Oh, no. And they will not. And that'll be it. No need to throw the last.
Sorry. Good game.
Carrie Anderson will pick up the win to go to 4-0. Make the final 6-4. And Laws will go to 2-2.
Good game. Good battle. Yeah. Good battle. Yes.
That draw weight just letting her down today. Caitlin Laws had the chance, and she knows it. They know it. Anderson, top of the table. Homan at 3-1, and they will meet in the final draw on Wednesday. And look at the back. Teams now black and Laws, Sturmay, Skurlik, all 2-2, and there's only one spot available. Third spot. Only 3 will go forward into the playoffs. Anderson picks up a 4th straight win.
The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.
Back in 2005, I was excited just to play in the Olympic trials and feel like we had, at that time, a 1 in 10 chance of going to the Olympics.
Start the celebration on the rock.
And it was an exciting week. It's a memorable week, and one that, I'm certainly not going to forget.
It's a pretty neat feeling, given I was 10, 11 years old when he won his Olympic gold in 2006. In those moments, you never think you're going to get the chance to play those guys. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to want to beat him very good when we do play him.
You'll get your chance tonight. Matt Dunstone against Brad Gouju, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The 2 undefeated teams on the men's side. Dunstone, #1 in Canada, #2 in the world, against Gouju, the 6-time Brier champion, the gold medalist from '06. When we join you again, as our coverage continues from here in Halifax, Scotiabank Centre. Only one team remains undefeated on the women's side. Carrie Anderson, Rachel Homan went to 3-1. So till we talk with you again at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Dunstone and Gouju, thank you for joining us here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.